Okay, guys. I took it back to the old school. And that is, I click start on my stream. And I realised I've got to do 5 things. So, we're here. We're good. How's it going, survivors? How you doing? How's it going? We're streaming on Monday. It's a bit different. A little bit different. But tomorrow's going to be hectic, I feel, with this new event starting. So... I thought I might as well stream today instead. Because I hate basically streaming and then stuff starts happening and I want to make videos and it's like... lots of noises. Velociraptor noises. Okay, what's up, Keith? Mr. C, Jays, Nikki. Thank you very much for coming in. Close, Mr. C. You were close first. Close. Second is close, but it's not first. It's joined first. Yeah, like literally at the exact same time. Crazy. What's up, Cruzito? SR Games, Nick Gamer. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Monday stream. I know. What's going on? What is going on? I know. Breaking the rules right now. What's up, Miguel? General Lee, how's it going? Buttbeak, thanks for tuning in. 4th, unfortunately. Couple down. It's all good. What's up, Sean? Martin. Who else have we got? Rem. Mercy, Carol. Sergio. Man, I'm skipping all the names. Who did I miss? Laura Beth. Who else have we got? B, what's up, B? Dr. Jappy. What's up, Wolfman? Thanks for tuning in, guys. What's going to happen with the event? Not entirely sure just yet, but it does look like this character's going to be part of it because it's kind of being teased. And this character's weapon just instantly make this character just enticing for me. As long as the character has a multi-hit rush, I'm just like, oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Scammed, I'm first on my screen. Not this again. What's up, Farnworth? George? Mesut? Shani? So many people in chat, guys. Phantom? Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Vincent? Father Jonas? Sebastian? Isaac? Mad Mouse? So many people. Jason? Luton? Kurt? Ray, what's up? It's 7 a.m. Where are you? 7 a.m.? Can't even think unless you're ahead. Are you a day ahead? Are you in Australia? That's my Australian accent. I literally woke up to loud noises outside and my fan turning itself off. Not good. I'm gonna take it as a tie. I mean, joint first. Does that mean you're both first or both second? Oceania. I knew it was someone in Oceania. What's up? New Zealand. Beautiful place. Did you guys know? I think this is true. That the majority of the Lord of the Rings movies were filmed in New Zealand. All those landscapes are real, like it wasn't CGI. Realness. What's up, Albert, Eric, Cygnus? Didn't know you were going to stream. Nice surprise. Yeah, today's the bonus stream because tomorrow this new event starts. There will be a character released with it, so I know I'm going to be releasing 2 videos tomorrow. I don't like to spam too much in one day. I also like to try and have something come out every day. So, today's the stream. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? How's it going, though? You all good? How you recovering from what? Ooh, Arav cards. Anyone wants Arav? This is the second time Arav's been in here, right? That's the second time Arav's been in there. I am going to do the gear roadmap. Because, I need gear. So, you know, you always need gear. Let's go times 3 because I'm going to can this. What's up, Marvel Legends? So no more war tokens. It didn't seem like it, right? It sort of kind of seemed like... What's the words? It kind of seemed like Blitz rewards for the main places. I don't know. What? I mean, the trainers are nice. I don't particularly mind not having tokens, but I kind of do want the half-rotting heads now because we've got a good character to use them on. I didn't really care about them when Kapoor was there, but I do care about them now, right? I don't know. Nope, except the 10 in the choice bags for milestones. Is it only 10? Oh, it's multiples of 10s. Yeah, it's multiples of 10s, but imagine you're new to the game and trying to hit a milestone. You can't get 25k or more if you're new to the game. That's what I'm going to struggle at. That's what I'm going to struggle at. It's 3 PM, so you guys are Eastern. 5 hours behind me. All of them filmed in New Zealand, and you can go to the authentic Hobbit village. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Authentic Hobbit village. I like that. I like it. Also, I broke my headset, so I can't watch your stream on computer. That's not good. That's not good. That's why I always use in-ear headphones, because they're so cheap to replace. I buy really cheap ones, like £10 ones. They last like a year. But if you're buying a £150 headset and it lasts for like a year and a half or 2 years, it's just like great. Great. Tomorrow is my birthday. Well, happy birthday in advance. Happy birthday in advance. War grinder went hard, yeah. Okay, fine. I was using my golden toenails for free food, so don't be mad. Oh, this is the golden toenails again. You're tired. To be honest, I'm pretty tired. I haven't been sleeping amazingly well, but I do hope to get a decent night's sleep tonight. Just got my first Mercer, not S-Class. I'm going for Princess first. Okay, yep. Princess is a good S-Class. Princess is a good S-Class. I kind of like that they've got milestones right now for characters. I mean, if you want Heng Yen, you hit all the milestones, you get, you know, some bonus Heng Yen cards, basically. Greetings from Croatia. Greetings, Carlo. Thank you very much for tuning in. Wyatt, what's up? What happened to the 200 token boxes final rewards? It's still there? It's just 200 tokens, right, for the milestones? Oh, you mean in war? I'm not sure. Wow, look, so close to 10,000 subscribers, a little more than 100. Yeah, we are so close. We are so close. And you have the opportunity, if you're in chat, you can be one of those first 10,000 subscribers on my channel. And who knows, in years to come, could look back at that and say, wow, I was one of the first 10,000 of lockdown's 20 million, you know? just shout, putting a number out there, you know, just a 20 million, that sounds good. Temper box data boxes total. Okay. 45 stars left for Prince. Hey, nice, Carol. Nice. What's up, Negan? Thanks for tuning in. Priya, Alice, Dale, Command, Mercer 6-star, and Magna Human Shield is a good team. I would put Princess in instead of Mercer if you have her. 6-star Mercer doesn't really do too much. It's okay. It's a nice team, but 6-star Mercer doesn't do too much. Guess who got that S-Class Princess? I'm going to guess it was you, because I know you were really close. Thoughts on Erin? Erin's good. She's really good against melee defense teams. I used her in war against melee defense teams on my stream. Not hugely leveled, but she was hitting pretty hard. I do have her with her damage dealer. She's sorry, with her damage booster. She is with who's she with? Alice. So, but she just wrecks. When she's maxed out, she'd be even great. Like, I had her and James in the same team. Grinding up for Dayu. I love Dayu. I really do. I can't really figure out how I'm going to use her though, but I do like her a lot. My faction is never on, so I'm leaving and joining another faction because I know I can never. That's the one of the main things I'd say is try and like join a faction for activity. 100%. What are your thoughts on S-Class Heng Yen? He is amazing. He's actually a really good defense team character if you can get the right weapon on him. If you can get the 100% crit rate. Okay, there's no Heng Yens here. If you get 100% crit rate, it's good. And he's awesome in SR as well. Walker stages, you're guaranteed to get crits, which is good against particular walkers, right? If you're coming up against, like, the bomb walkers that you guaranteed have to blow up at a certain stage, then it's great. I swear to God, if they don't give me the Frozen Walker head offer before the event ends, you need to contact support 100%. When does the event end? Tomorrow? I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay. Did you do what I said with the region change thing and waiting for the offers to load? I was one of the first 100s, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a way I can check it, to be honest. Been here since about 5k. Nice. What's up, J-Lo? Thanks for tuning in. Have to have Erin at tier 2 minimum for any use and well modded with a general. I don't know. I mean, if you check out my guide of her, I had her at tier 2 level 1. So I didn't expect her to do much, but she was hitting reasonably hard. I think it would have been nicer. I mean, I say this, I think it would have been nicer if she had a stun, but then her stun would have been resisted more often, yeah. Hi, look, what region should I move to? I mean, move to a region you want to move to for, like, War of Champions or activity or friends, you know? Have a reason to move to a region. Shani, 20 million. Wow, yes. Put it out on the universe. It can have. Yeah, you know, just going to say a number. I was going to say 10 million, but, you know, I thought, why not double it? Why not double it? I was one of the first 6k over here, so I'm part of the 10k. Nice. Thank you very much. If you are a subbing channel, I do appreciate it. Like, it's been going wild in the last month. I mean, just this month, just April so far, like the first, what is it, 12 days of April? 13 days of April. I've had like 320 subscribers, which is insane. I normally get around that in a month. Like, the first 12 days, 13 days of this month have been insane. It's been going crazy. So thank you for, if you are a new sub, appreciate it. And thank you to my old subs as well, of course. I'm seeking an active faction as well. I do have a recruit section in my Discords. I don't know how active it is at the moment because transfers aren't really fully open. You can only really move to a War of Champions region at the moment. The first faction, I was doing good, but after they transfer, it died. I decided to leave and ended up joining number 1 faction on the server, and has helped me. Yeah, not being in the top faction definitely helps. Yeah, I did do that. I did everything short of uninstalling. I don't know. That sounds really weird. Did you try? I don't know. It really sounds weird, to be honest. That's crazy. What are you doing with Erin's weapon? I'm thinking AP on attack, but not 100% sure. Yeah, AP on attack for sure. I'll go for huge and 40% is what I'm going to go with her base weapon. After that, I might go for a different weapon that if I can figure out one to put in her hands, but that's the only one I'll be doing. What's up, Jenny? What's up, Cringe Cleaner? Thank you very much for tuning in. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to now do the Ascendance one. Ascendance medals aren't a problem. Do you remember when I was down to like... I think I was down to 100k, back up to 2 million. So they did do an influx of rewards to boost that a bit. I can't remember what event did that. Does anyone remember what event did that? Was it the Faction Assault event? I think that was part of it. Faction Assault event helped. What else helped? Can't actually think. But some other stuff helped because the Ascendance medals, the situation I was in was dire. But now we're back up. Now we're back up and running. Back up and running. Hit the like button if you're watching live. Yes. Let me bring up my stream. I can see how many people have hit the like button. It's always nice to see. It's your time to click it right now before I load it up. Here we go. Gotta mute myself. How many likes we got? 32, guys. Crazy. 36. It's jumping. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My Twitch sub is up for renewal again tomorrow. Would you like it? If you want it on the, you want to do it on the stream? You can save it for Thursday if you want, seeing this. Do it on the stream. It is a little bit of an awkward sound, but I haven't changed it from like a default that you can get on Streamlabs. It is a little bit of a awkward one. Just a little bit. What's up, Hockage? What's up, Nizar? Is S-Class Aaron just a defense team? Pretty much. He could maybe be used as a support character on an attack team because he has actually got pretty good control, but not as a leader. He wouldn't be a leader on an attack team. Like if you didn't have Princess, he'd maybe be decent just because Princess is like a good, like the god or goddess, should I say, of control on attack. If you haven't hit the like button for Lockdown, he's the best TWD RTS YouTuber. Well, thank you very much for that opinion, Buckbeak. I do appreciate that. But we do have a lot of... We are sort of, I'm going to be honest, RTS is kind of spoilt when it comes to content creators. I look at some other games that are bigger and they don't have that many content creators. Like, RTS just has content creators. I don't know what it is about the game. Yeah, you got more than 2 mil from the SR event total. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. How's my day? My day's going alright. My day's going alright. I went to the shops earlier and I had to queue for 45 minutes to get into my local, like, grocery store. And all I got was lemonade. I wanted lemonade that bad. I wanted lemonade and cheese. Like... Gotta go for the essentials. 45-minute queue for that, but I wanted lemonade. I hadn't had, like, I've had water for the last like 4 days. I needed something. Replaced Erica with a tier 4 level 1 Matteo. My infection team got tons better. That confounding puts work in. Wish he was S class, but I did 116 pulls and got 3k cards and 0 ascendables. Oof, that does suck. I would save the rest of your pulls. Like, after 100 pull, there's not much incentive to keep pulling, right? So I'd save the rest of your pulls for when he comes back around. That could be a while. They don't communicate what their like their I mean, we've just had Clementine back, right? And she was like reasonably recent. So probably a month after their first release, they come back again. Lockdown, can you tell me a good team? A team I'm working towards right now on one of my regions as an attack team is Priya Lead, Princess, Mercer, all S-class. And I have got Doc Stevens, and then I'll have... Well, I guess eventually I'd go for, like, Rick on that region as well, but... And then I just have a command. It is going to be Slater. And the reason I think that's a good team is because I'll have Slater command Doc first turn. Mercer and Priya will then be... Natural Rush's second turn, and then Princess will control the ones that aren't dead, and then she'll rush the next turn. So it should be quite routine. And the reason I think that's better than having Arav in that team is because Mercer's going to get the lead bonus, and he has really high percentage damage on his rushes, really high. What's up, Bloodline? Short bonus stream. I don't know how short it's going to be, but it's going to be a bonus stream. Would normally be tomorrow. It's going to be today instead. We're going to roll out today. Anyway, that's a team I'm sort of working towards at the moment. Dylan, stop being... No, none of this. Stop this. I really hope the new Gold Brick turn is AJ or Luke from Telltale. The only one that's leaked and we don't know is what's his name? AJ, that's it. That's the only Telltale character we know. YouTube fam. The YouTube fam-alam, yep. A new Telltale S-Class would be great in the Gold Bricks. I don't think we'll get another... I don't think it'll be a Telltale Gold Bricks character. Any idea when they're coming back? I have asked for a release of a particular Telltale character. Whether it happens or not is anyone's guess. But I did request one particular character just because I thought they were kind of underrepresented based on the other characters that have been released in Season 4. It's a pretty obvious pick as well. Like, it isn't like, oh, that's, you know, outside the box. I'd love it like an S-Class Molly, for instance, but that isn't how I pick. Like, I love an S-Class Lee. I'd love an S-Class Kenny, but these characters are, like, not relevant to the current storyline. Maybe if they do, like, flashback characters. Like, I mean, they did Krista randomly. That was really random. So, yeah. The character I requested was Lily, because, yeah. She deserves it. My attack team is Priya, Frost, Doc Stevens, Princess, and Wang Fa. Any suggestions? Commands. Well, I guess you've got Frost, so you don't need a command so much because you've got protection there. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. The only problem is you're going to have Doc Stevens and Princess do their taunts the same turn. And effectively, you could taunt an entire team. You probably don't need Frost, honestly. And then you could have... I mean, the reason a command's good on that team as well is because you can command Wang Fa turn 2 off. Like, he can do his active and then command him the same turn. So turn 2, Wang Fa can rush. He might even be able to go off turn 1 with the right weapon. I can't remember. His weapon fast 66 AP. We'll check in a second. I think he's 76. Actually, might be 66. But it's weird feeling that he was a 66. It's so hard to keep up with chat at the moment, guys. 100 viewers, 47 likes. That's actually a pretty good ratio. Pretty good. Thank you very much for hitting the like button, guys. What's the new event? The new event looks like it's going to be for this character called Dylan. And his weapon, yeah? Listen to this weapon. When you hit a critical attack, up to 5 enemies take 100% attack stat damage. Absolutely crazy. And it isn't adjacent, just in general. 100%. So basically, I think that means it's almost like hitting a collat, but not having to be adjacent. It's crit. It's based on crit. So if the rush does multi-hits, like let's say it's a 2-hit multi-hit, you crit twice. I'm losing my voice a little bit. You crit twice on the 2 hits, you're just wrecking. You're just wrecking. The weapon can be disarmed. Yeah, on a defense team, yeah, you can disarm it. Yeah, you see those in the defense teams. Imagine it's a really fast AP as well. Like, you could go off really quick, man. Lily, not 100% sure on that. I mean, I called Lily. Yeah, I called for Lily. Just because, you know, she kind of deserves a character, in my opinion. She was the only character from Season 4 that hasn't really been represented that was, like, really important to the storyline. Other characters were, like, side characters, but she was really important to, like, the storyline. And AJ. I did obviously think AJ was not represented, and I'm really happy that he's potentially coming. Well, he has been leaked, but he isn't in the game yet. So if you have 400 defense but 1000 HP, would you take the same damage as 400 defense? And yeah. You take the same damage regardless of your HP. The only thing that changes how much damage you take is your defense. However, well, there is some other things like there is like some mods that can reduce incoming damage. There are some weapon effects that can like do 10% decrease on basic attacks, that sort of thing. But if you're just talking about HP and defense, only defense reduces the damage. But it's good to try and balance those as much as possible. So like, if you've got, let's say you've got 10,000 stat that you want to put between defense and HP, 5,000 in each is generally the best way to go, unless you're going with a shield, and a shield can take slightly less defense. And the reason they can do that is because they are going to shield, which means they're going to get a 50% defense buff guaranteed when they do, and they're going to need more HP to stay alive for longer. So it's generally a good technique. At least, yeah, Harper would be good against him then. I mean, he's alert, so it's hard to know. What time is it for you, us in the UK? What time is it out for us in the UK? I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's going to be like 7 PM, or it could be like 1 AM. But I'm guessing it's going to be like 7 PM, 8 PM. That's what the time the events have been releasing, like for UK. So tomorrow, 7 PM, 8 PM is a guess. But it did say tomorrow on the calendar, but that's American time, so you just never know. What about Luke? A lot of the Season 2 characters were like just non-existent. There was only like 2 characters from Season 2. Recover all for all characters would be better. Then what? Then what? What is the new event? It's a new event starting tomorrow called Hell Hath No Fury. There's not many details on it just yet. I think they probably would have posted information on it today if it wasn't like a bank holiday or like a national holiday or whatever you want to call it in most of the Western worlds. So this Dylan will be free to play, or like this Sheila stash. It's hard to know at this point. I hope, like, the best events this year have been, in terms of gaining the character, have been for Aaron. As much as I don't think Aaron was like a top tier character, I did get him on one of my regions as an S-class, like the amount of collectibles I needed, but I only did it because I like to create content on characters. It's just, yeah. But the other event was Princess, and I think the mission style of getting Princess was actually really good, because it seemed quite beneficial for free to play and beneficial for people who are willing to pay. Like, you could see the next milestone and you knew like this much money or this much time or this much resources would get you the next milestone. And I kind of like that. And you seem to get quite a lot of the S-Class character. Like, you got 2 5-stars and 1k collection cards if you like grinded as a free to play. And that's like half an S-Class. I thought that was pretty decent, personally. I saw a lot of complaints when Princess was out, like, this is useless, what's the point of giving people only half an S-Class? It's just like, yeah, but she's like so good. If Dylan's a good character, I don't care about getting half of him and waiting for a little bit to get the rest. I have no problems. Yo, what's up, GB? Yeah, the Mega Rampage guy. For sure, man. Is Dylan an S-Class? He'll be both, I'm assuming, if he's a 6-star into an S-Class. He could come straight up as an S-Class. Who knows? I mean, this could be part of the Gold Bars event. We literally don't have any like mega information, but I'm guessing it's separate. I'm thinking he will be a Waste Knot S-Class, or he will be lead a Waste Knot with that weapon. That would be crazy. That would basically make him like. That would basically make him like an S-Class version of Sean. I mean, I don't know, man. That would be pretty mad. That'd be pretty mad. I'm thinking he's probably going to do multi-hit rush. I mean, otherwise the weapon's not going to be fully utilized. Or it could just be based on basic attacks, and then you could still get things done. Events normally start at 1 AM UK. Sometimes tournaments normally start at 1 AM UK. Events don't start at 1 AM UK. They normally start at 8 PM because they start at midday in America. So tournaments start at 1 AM, but events normally start a little bit earlier. What's up, Brandon? Not too mega. He only deal 100% damage. Yeah, but he deals it to 5. So Priya does Rampage, right? 150% to 2. That's 300% extra damage. Whereas he deals 4 sets of 100%, which is 400% extra damage. He deals more overall damage. It just is spread between more characters. It's still also based on crits, so you can what's the word? Manipulate that with the team player add-on in the museum. Potentially, like, you can make him a beast, like, and the timing couldn't be better of this character, if I'm honest. I just want to see what obviously the rest of his kit like. I mean, he could be let down by his rush. Did we have any attack stat on him? Let me just check the leaks. If we have an attack stat, this could make the difference. Okay. Let me just check the leaks here. We have. Is this him? See, Erin was only brought out, like, leaked a couple of days ago. It's crazy. She's already out. Okay, his attack stat as an S-Class is 4.8k with veteran rings. So it's not the highest, but because he does the extra damage with the splash, it's still... Does he have... He doesn't have any other information. That's literally the only information he has, right? Yeah, we don't have any rush or anything like that. But at least the weapon has attack on it, though. At least the weapon has attack on it. Let's just see. Oops. Let's just see. Who else? What other S classes have we got? Who are damage dealers who hit pretty hard? Let's think. Heng Yan. He's got 500 more, 600 more damage than Heng Yan, nearly. Arav, he's got 300 more damage than Arav. So sort of what character is he in line with? Probably in line with Princess. He's got 100 more damage than Princess, so... I mean, Princess can get big buffs because of Berserker and her weapon, but... potentially could hit quite hard. Potentially could hit quite hard. When the event will take place, and send a message to my friend Chupo. I'm from Brazil. Well, hello to Brazil. Thank you very much for tuning in, Kuzapo. The event starts tomorrow. We don't know exactly the time, but it starts tomorrow. Lockdown, who's your favorite TWD TV show character? I'm I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure. Rick probably. I liked Rick. I liked Herschel. The current cast, probably, obviously Negan. I think Negan's, you know, such a. I mean, it's the actor. The actor portrays the character really, really well. I'm breaking up. I'm not dropping any frames. It seems okay. What's up, Kill Better though? Welcome to the stream, Ben. I didn't see you pop in. I'm only level 30. Who should I level up? All 5-star ascends. Jesus, dual pistol. I'd say only level up characters that can become an S-class if you're new. Basically, if you're lower level, focus your resources on S-class characters. I thought the Marlon and Rosie event was pretty easy. I maxed him. Yeah, I don't think Marlon and Rosie was like a good event though. It was kind of broken. Let's be honest, it was a kind of broken event. A lot of people got the character, maxed them out without having to do any work, myself included on one of my regions. I think it got better when they added the extras, and I think that's maybe why they did that with the Broken Glass event, because it seemed to work quite well. My Princess team equals auto raids against Pete. Yeah, pretty much. Princess was entirely too amazing to give her out immediately. Yeah, she was so strong. Like, she's very, very strong. Easily the strongest character that I've got. Like, as much as I don't think she's the best character I've got, I think Priya is still the best character in my roster. Princess is the strongest. Like, she isn't gonna. It's hard to explain. Like, the potential of Priya is much higher, but Princess is just like, her kit, all-round kit is so strong. I like how everything works together. It's great. It's great. I don't know how Erin's already at a higher level than Princess though. I didn't think I might have put her in 100k. I think I upgraded her weapon. Yeah, of course. Thanks, El. Thanks a lot, El. Appreciate it, El. Appreciate it. But we did get one weapon upgrade, which I'm pretty happy about. Where is it? Oh no, I think it's in my other region. We did get another weapon. I think I went for just upgrading like basic weapons that I've got that I want to eventually use, or characters that I'm using a lot in. Oh no, I don't know. What weapon did I upgrade? Was it on this region? It might have actually been on this region. Let me see. No, I think it was on the other region. Oh no, yeah, I did this. I got a perfect weapon on my other region. So yeah. Still got to work on it in this region. We have level ups. What reward am I going to hit? Probably 800k. Seems decent. Anyone going for Heng Yen? Will you guys be participating in War of Champions? 66, I don't think it is, no. But I am, and Man on the Moon will be, yeah. Can you show us the character you're talking about? Not released yet. It'll be released tomorrow. I'll make a video on them the second more information's known. Any info on how? No real definitive info except Dylan is the character that's part of the event. A lot of people are assuming what it's going to be like based on that. But it does start tomorrow. How would you upgrade Heng Yan's weapon? Attack, AP on attack, 100% crit. Leave everything else the same way it is. I mean, I actually have him fully upgraded on my other region, so I could quickly show you. Like, this is the way to upgrade Heng Yan. It makes him a beast. He's just monstrous. What's up, Jenny? Thanks for tuning in. I'm currently running a Priya lead range team. Which melee S-class would be best to run with Priya? Why a melee S-class? Why would you want a melee S-class? I don't understand. Okay, we're looking at Heng Yan. So this is the weapon that I've got on mine. Definitely the way to go. You obviously want to try and get 45% attack if you can, but that is kind of just up to RNG. Hell hath no fear is the next event that starts tomorrow. Change slot 1 for attack. Yes, that's the most important bit. A lot of people leave crit, but you can get that critical expert on the 4th slot. And that means he's guaranteed to hit crits, right? Every single attack will be a crit. Every single attack. Where is he? There he is. So every single attack's gonna be a crit. Give me a lead bonus so you can sort of see what he can do. Okay, this isn't like the best team. Let's just try and find a team that won't like destroy me. Okay, maybe I haven't managed to do that. We shall see. I'm pretty sure I haven't managed to do that. Oh my god, what a team. We need to get a stun. Okay, there we go. So like when he crits, yeah, 4k damage just on a basic attack. Like, and because he's got Headhunter, it's a guaranteed decap, because a crit means they're getting crosshaired and a kill means obviously, yeah, they're in trouble, basically. A lot of trouble. And that was a Rampage prayer, so obviously I want to okay, I'm gonna just do that. I need to actually take care of her. Not great. It's not great. Hopefully he doesn't get... Yeah. Okay, wait. I could have blocked it. It's my own fault. And I can still survive this, I think. Yes, I can. It's my own fault, but we recover. I've never used this team before. I'm just saying. Okay, so now if I rush, it's going to guarantee to, like... It should guarantee 2 characters getting wrecked. Okay, it's only going to be 1 because no double attack, but there will be a 3-turn stun somewhere. No, okay. Okay. I should have probably rushed with this character first, because then I would have had an attack boost. But you can sort of see what he can do. The 100% crit is just like so lovely. Lock, the new War S2 Naren is amazing on my team. She does so much damage, and I haven't even maxed her rush. She is really good. I think if they source leaders, I mean, potentially this Dylan could be a leader. We don't know. We have no idea, guys. I'm not really wanting to raid. Why am I doing that? We don't know. Can you show the lead character? No information, like, just yet. I'm going for Heng Yen. Just need the 6 to 8k cards. That's a lot of cards, but I'd say he's worth it. On a defense team, like, let me just show you an attack, right? I'll attack my defense team. And you'll see what it's like. It isn't nice. It isn't nice. My defense team gets a lot of defense in war, even against like quite heavy spenders. Is this my team? Can't remember what team I'm using, if I'm honest. I think it's my team. I think that's my team. Okay. Okay, that's not my defense team though. 1 second. I'm attacking. What's my defense team? I'll have to set my team. We're gonna get there, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just another.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you very much, Goat Scream. Thank you very much for the subscribe on Twitch. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. The subscribe on Twitch, I really appreciate that. Was that with Twitch Prime? That's how I know. Oh yeah. Just like, oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. So yeah, this is me attacking my defense team. I might actually have it now, but watch Heng Yan's damage. Like, I've got 2 tier 4 crits. Like, Heng Yan's damage is nasty. Really, really nasty. I've got to control him because I don't want to be first turn controlled. And we're gonna have. He's gonna do a lot of damage here just because he's gonna guarantee a crit. Oh, I got lucky though. I did get lucky. I did get lucky. Basically, it comes down to. Can my Doc Stevens resist? If my Doc Stevens resist, I'm okay to clear. Oh, he wrecked her though with the taunt attack though. Oh my god, he actually destroyed her. Oh damn, oh damn, that was horrible. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that was an easy win. See, in war, that might not seem like a lot, but that's me getting reduced amount of points. As much as it's... Like, he wrecked her. She's got pretty good defensive stats as well, I think. I mean, she's on an attack team. She's pretty juicy defensively. Okay. Oh no, you guys are seeing my tricks. My tricks. What's up, Jay? Hey, lockdown. The war never popped up in my region. It said the event wasn't currently available. Did I just miss it altogether? Will it be out later? I'm not sure. There was an announcement. I can check the forums. 1 second. Let me just check the forums. There was an announcement about... oh. A lot of the forum posts have been... Okay, let me just check. All categories. Announcements. There was something about war. And... I can't remember. I thought there was something about war. Let me just check on the forums. Not the forums, the war announcement. All out war regions. Okay. All out war. Yeah, all out war had a slight time change. It will start on the 12th of the 4th. Oh no, end on the 12th of the 4th. I think it just started a little later. So it sounds like you just missed out. It sounds like you just missed out. No worries, Mr. C. Good night. Good night. That oh yeah sounds creepy. It's one of the default sounds on Streamlabs. So yeah, I'm in a level 15 region, guys. This is a little insight. I'm on a level 15 region, right? I came on this region earlier. I did one raid. Just one. And we got 600 coins for that. Because I didn't place in leagues on my main regions. But I'm in Platinum somehow. I'm in Platinum 1. No, am I in Platinum 1? Yeah, look. That was one raid. But I also got some defends probably in arenas. And I got 600 coins. So if you're not getting coins in your main region, you can start a second region and just get some coins that way every week. That's one way of doing it. Until they change how the coin system works. I think they should add gold and silver coins myself. So there's regional coins and then like global coins. They do that in most games where like the bought currency is global, but the earned currency is local in terms of like regional. You're an S20++. I've never seen someone that high before. I'm not S20++. Where does it say that? Where does it say that? I think that's just a fake thing after friendly duel, if that's what you mean. Let me just check. Is that what you meant? Trauma makes it so that if someone uses AP gain, they take damage. That's exhaust. Makes it exhaust. But that exhaust works exactly like that. But yeah. So what are we gonna do? I'll try and I think my defense on this region is much worse. It's gonna beat me. Although I do have I'm hating my own defense team. I just resisted. I am kind of in trouble though. I don't know what to do. What does his rush do? I mean, I could try and make this actually proc. I'm doing AP down. Nothing else I could really do. I gotta hope for the best here. Okay, we kind of got away with it. He will probably kill her though, to be honest. Oh, we got good taunts off. She did take a lot of damage. Don't die, don't die, don't die. We got lucky. We got lucky. I'm just gonna say we got lucky. Because I know. We got lucky. Oh no, I just can nuke myself. Wait a sec. Oh no, I did it again. Wait a sec. Use your brain. Isn't he not taunted still? I don't have taunt resist. How am I not taunted? Can someone tell me how I'm not taunted there? How is he not taunted? He has no taunt resist. I don't have any recover taunt. He's still normalized. I'm not sure how that's happened. You were pretty much screwed, yeah. I was. If I didn't hit the days. I don't know how I'm not taunted anymore though. Can someone tell me how I'm not taunted? If anyone can tell me how I'm not taunted, I would really like to hear. Because I can't see what it is. I think that's what happened to me, maybe because I just started playing the game. I couldn't participate. Yeah, potentially. Really, it overturns a 3-turn. That sucks. I'm about to get destroyed. Oh no, wait. Wait. Why can't I use the active? How am I dazed? No. My team's too good. Nah. I wouldn't attack that team with the team I was attacking there, honestly. I'm trying to build an anti angel team, and that isn't the team I take. But my Arav is really tanky. I like that. I like that. Did you see my Arav on attack couldn't kill my Arav? That mod there, it's juicy. Real nice. And the extra 1,000 defense is so high. You got dazed, I did indeed. You have any AP down mods? I do somewhere. I don't utilize them too much because a lot of my damage dealers can utilize other things like crit multiplier. I don't know if I've got. I think I've got reflect on this guy just because it seems to stop him getting attacked as much. Like, he doesn't get focused as much on an attack team. 2 sets of taunt overrides the first set, replace the turn 3 with the turn 2 from Doc. It's Doc's turn 1. That's the worst bit. He's like 1 turn taunt. Your prayer has Day's weapon. Yep, she does. Yes, she does. my Slater isn't even like ready. That's his weapon. It's not very good. I was getting some defense in war. I just need to get his weapon sorted and it'll be okay. Wonder if we get an offensive S-class leader that all fast and alert teammates get huge bonus to AP and attacking for focus for 3 turns. That is going to be... Wait, huge bonus to AP when attacking and focus. Focus for 3 turns, that... I don't think it would be that long. I don't think it would be that long because that would override actives and rushes. That's really powerful. Really, really powerful. I think 3 turns is like too long. It removes skill from the game. You know, Princess Taunt isn't skillful. Neither is her normalized, really. Because you can just lock characters. That's why she's just so powerful. Will you use the new Rick as a 6-star? I mean, I could theoretically use him right now. The reason I'm not is because I'm not going to waste Ulysses and Lilith on him. And Slater's good, so... But I kind of need to, like, long term, because Arav can't get his rush naturally turn 2 without an 8% weapon without lead bonus, and I've not got lead bonus at the moment. I'm going to count one more time just because. Just because. Oh, hello, Kenny. $71 likes on the stream, guys. You guys are crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Yeah, my prayer has a Day's weapon. I would put Rampage in her hands if I had it, but I don't. Is Xander any good? Yes. Xander's good. It's a command. What's up, Jelly? But yeah, I agree, D-Mass. I kind of want leaders. I'm not sure about the leader skill you're talking about, but like, I'd love to have fast and alert, fast and tough. Alert and strong we've got. Alert and fast we'd have because fast and alert's the same. that's pretty much the only two leaders we need, right? Alert and fast. Fast and tough. That's it, right? We've got strong, alert, but tough. Oh no, we need tough and strong as well. We need tough and strong. Like a Diego leader. Like we have got tough and strong, but not like standard. Because I think if we get all the standard leaders, that's when people can start building some nice teams. Okay. Okay, let's buy stuff in here. It looks like I already bought stuff. That's good. I'll buy these because and I'll save now, I guess. Yes, we shall save. We shall save. Done that. Frost roadmap. Okay. Bronze mod. Okay. I mean, the energy cost of this roadmap isn't that bad until you get here. It's literally, that's the only worth thing going for as a raid can. The trainers. Skippity doo dah. We're gonna skip that. Strong tough needed also, yeah, that's the one. Placed first on Champ Arena and third in leagues. That's some nice coins. Yep. Strong and tough. That's what we lack in attack. Strong, tough, fast, alert, fast, tough, right? And that's it. That's it for like the basic leaders. Is there one? Only Diego. What come tomorrow? It's a new event called Hell Hath No Fury. And it looks like there's going to be this character who has a pretty insane weapon attached to the event. Should be pretty good. As long as, I mean, we're hoping for like a princess level event. Maybe a little bit not as strong a character. I don't think we need a character that's that crazy. The princess is nuts. A human shield better than Kelly. Is this a good attack team? Aaron, Ivanova, James, Krista, and Kelly. No, Kelly's good. Kelly's a command. Is it he confirmed as the tune for the event? His picture is shown in the Hell Hath No Fury thing on the calendar. So it would most like Heng Yen's on all the tournaments this week because his shards are in them. So that's pretty much what everyone's assuming, right? Kelly's a commander, yeah, exactly. Is it a good team though? Erin, Ivanova, James, Krista, and Kelly. I mean, it is, but you've got like, I don't think you need. I guess it is, yeah, it is. GB confirmed, lockdown confirmed it. They put it in the picture, man. Unless they're baiting, I don't know. I'm making big assumption here, but it's a pretty safe assumption that if someone puts something in the image like that, it's in the thing that it's attached to. You know, I love your idea of having radio station where you can say call trader like Raulito to exchange universal token for S-class items. Yeah, exactly. And that could reset every day, and there could be a set amount that you could trade in every day. So like today, there's like, let's say there's 4 trade-ins for 50 tokens. Like you get 50, but you spend 100. And it'd be like 100 of a particular character for 50 of another character, and they just continuously do that. Maybe the radio station is good for getting fighters from rare to legendary. Yeah, I like part like the way No Man's Land do it to a certain extent is kind of nice, but I think the way that what's the other game I played a bit of? Marvel Strike Force. They have like a lot of areas where you can get shards in the game. Like all their depots have shards in them. Like there's actually like depot specific characters. Like let's say for us it would be like the FA depot. They'd actually have a faction assault based character that would be the shards are only in faction assault, and every time the faction assault depot refreshes you can buy more. Same idea in that. Destroyer in Discord said Dylan is in fact the reward for the event. Yep. I don't really look at the actual calendar. Oh, there we go. What's the new event about? It's gonna be about The Walking Dead. cheeky look down is in the building, but we're not entirely sure of the full details. But we know there's a character attached. We know what that character's weapon is potentially going to be, and if his weapon is that, it could be really interesting. Definitely something to work for. I don't know if I should take Ivanova out for Strong Bruce because he gives 50% attack and Ivanova gives. She gives focus though turn 2. That's really important. That's really important, especially if you're coming up against a shield. You're going to struggle against shields on that team, to be honest. You don't have any decap potential either. That's why you might want to take in a character that can do something like that. You know, any character that has any sort of crosshairs. That could be what your issues. The issues I had when I used my Aryan team was no normalize was a big issue, because the second I came up against a bide character, which I did a couple of times on an Aryan team, I was in trouble. Like the bide character pretty much took out my entire team. Bide is easily one of the most overpowered specialist skills, but you can 100% counter it with normalize. So if you have a princess, even taking her in as an off trait just for the normalize is really good. So you might want to replace James or Krista, whichever one you think is not as good in that particular team, and take in princess. Probably better. I'd say Ivanova's good though, personally. I had 3 champions tickets and forgot to do my attacks. I've been there. My brother's been there. My brother randomly got 11 champ tickets one week, and he didn't really try hard to do it. He just did 1 attacks in all the normal ones, and in the endurance he did a ×4, I think, or he did a 1 attack as well. I'm not sure. Based on his league level, he didn't need to do much more, and he legit didn't do a champions arena attacks, and he had 11 gold tickets. It's just like big oofed. I was surprised he remembered to do it, but yeah. Also, next faction onslaught will reward 800 S-class items. I think that's the normal, right? But I did see it was like a choice between S-class items, the shard boxes, and armory tokens. Looking at the amount of armory tokens you can get from that is like close to like 10 or 15k. I definitely take the S-class shards, guys, because 8% of an S-class is much more powerful than 15k armory tokens for sure. Is it worth using your torches to get 300 Arrow cards on the roadmap? Yeah, it works out to be slightly better value than saving the torches for this one. This is 166 for 130, and that's 300 for 300, right? Is it 300 for 300? Yeah, 300 for 300. So it's better value to get it on here, but I'm not sure how hard the stages are. I've never done this. No characters come up that I've actually wanted to do it for. I only need Mercer, and they've not done Mercer yet. So if they do a Mercer one, I'll run it and I'll record it so you guys can see how difficult it is. But they did a Princess one. I already had her on both regions. They have done a Heng Yen. They've done Priya's. I'm not sure what else they've done. Guo, I think Guo was the first one. I mean, I think what they should do is this one here, this 300 one, they should do more recently released characters. So like, they just running Clementine as her promo the second time. So like in 2 weeks, they should put her in that, I reckon. Before they put her in like the main crate, they should put her in that. Minerva should go in that 300 one as well. You know? In my opinion, anyway. And I think they should maybe even update the 130 crate to have slightly more advanced cards here, so torches are worth purchasing. I'm just thinking from Scopely's perspective, they can make more money that way. More people be happier to spend their torches earlier on characters. Like, let's say Minerva, Frost, and Lewis were in here. 3 extra characters. And then the normal daily roadmap was just the current crate. And then, like, Minerva gets added to this crate, and then the next character, whoever was after Lewis, gets added to this one. Like, who was it? Was it Davey? I think it was Davey. So then this crate's always like 3 characters ahead of the basic one. So then those torches will be worthwhile to sell. That just seems kind of obvious. To me, at least. The 300 works out to be beneficial. Yep. I want that Arav. Yeah, Arav is sick. Like, I'll do a proper raid with Arav. He's a lot of fun. The only problem I've got is the 8% or the lack of. I mean, I can use one now, and I think I can just kind of get away with it. I don't need. Oh, he's a commander. Just do specialist skill. Come on. I don't need anything in particular. Maybe it should upgrade his mods just to make him a bit defensive. Just like some sort of survivability. Taunt resist. Yes. What if AP drain even though probably only going to attack once. And defense versus alerts. And last, we'll give you HP on HP. Oh, defense on defense even. 500. Okay. So let me show you. He'll get his rush now, but all my people will actually get bonus HP, which would be kind of beneficial. I got really lucky there. But Rick does not have stun resist. All my characters got bonus HP. They have got a command, so I kind of have to hit this. Wait. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I know we're not. I kind of have to hit AP drain here, and I don't think I've got one. He's gonna wreck me. What's his rush do? Just attack bonus. Yeah, he's a 5-star. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. But Arav can survive here. As long as Arav survives, I should be okay. And Arav should survive. Yeah, so I'm okay. Like, I should win this still. I should win this. Just because Arav can heal himself back up with his rushes, and he'll take out like the more dangerous characters. And we won't do anything there. Any basic attacks coming? Oh no, there isn't a basic attack coming. But Arrow, that's why Arrow's great. He's not even getting lead bonus in this team. He will get killed here though. Oh god, that Rick's active revive is gonna be so frustrating when I get him as an S-class. That's Arav though. That's Arav. I do love him. That was one of the harder teams I could have gone up against. If I found a P team, it would have been much easier. Because you got first turn straight away. I can do what I want to do. And then I'm second turn rushing guaranteed now without being attacked. Without any procs on Dr. Stevens, you know. Which is important. We will command that. Arrow was my first target. He is pretty excellent, especially against teams with Angel. I mean, Angel's his counter though. That's the thing. You got to be aware of that. Angel is kind of his counter. What's up, piece of cake? Can I get a few jewels? I got a new team up. I can. Yeah, win right. Yeah, Mercer teams are RNG though. Like, I will win against Mercer teams. I'll lose against Mercer teams. That's how it goes. It's just RNG. It's not like it isn't skill. It's just if the Mercer hits a lot of stuns, it'll work. If it doesn't hit a lot of stuns, I've got a chance. In this particular case, I didn't have a chance. Mainly because of the AP weapons on it. It was actually quite a nice team. What do you want me to duel you? Duel. I'll take my normal team. Doesn't make much of a difference. If anything, it's probably the only thing that's slightly better about it is I've got a earlier active revive if I require it. You still don't have a command, man. Like, the command doc is so important, I reckon. So important. I didn't even have to control Doc. Doc Stevens should probably die here on my team. Nope. Will I be able to take him out? I don't know if I will. Doesn't look like it. Please hit the 3. Nice. We did have 1 resist though. Oh, 2 resists. Taunts will come in for me. Did I resist 1? Nope. And we are going to get rushed. Oh, we were going to get rushed. Close. Okay. I think I've got too much control. Your team. It is really defensive though. That new Rick is a game changer. The new Erica. I mean, the active revive is just a pain. Is a pain. I'm not gonna have days forever, you know. At least that's the hope. It's nice now I've got it, but when I lose it, oof. I mean, without Angel, she frustrates me with Arrow. Oh, right, right. No worries. Yeah, you have to have someone who can control turn 1. Let me think. I used Cole for a bit. I used to use Cole until I got Doc. I'm going to be swapping Doc for Frost once I get him. Yeah, that could be good. But then I can just control Frost turn 1. So make sure he's got Taunt Resist. I reckon is a pretty important one for him, Taunt Resist. Hello from Essex. Well, hello to Essex from Hornchurch. Hi from Brazil. Hello to Brazil. That took forever though, so I'm happy. I mean, did it though. Wasn't that bad. I think it was alright. Against 4 S classes with only 2 maxed out, I think it's alright. Once I get more maxed out, once I get my 4 S classes on the attack team, I think it'll be better. I forget I've only got 1 S class getting lead bonus. She's only tier what? I'm not sure what tier she is right now. Tier 3. No 47. I think that's the problem I've got with Arav right now. Like, he's great. His damage output just isn't there. Like, I need to get... I mean, I've got his weapon 5-starred. I need to get that special on him. The one I want to get on him is... the fast characters do an extra 10% attack. I think it's destruction. Yeah, increase rush damage by 10%. I'm going to get that on him. Doesn't sound like a lot, but take everything. And then the other thing I'll do is an extra 10% at base attack. Was easier than raids though, I think. Like towers and stuff. What's up, Cruzito? Can this toon still gain AP when they're when they get absolute defense? They do. They gain 1. When you attack a character with a guardian shield, they get 1 AP as well. A character always gains 1 AP when they get hit, regardless of whether they get damaged or not. 1 second. I've just had to refresh something on my stream. Hopefully there's not any issues. YouTube's having issues, it apparently looks like. Hopefully it's okay for you guys, like what you're seeing. Is it worth upgrading the epic effects? Yeah, some of the epic effects are good, Cruzito. Some of them are really good. But don't just research like for no reason. Oh, this is the weapon I was going to show off. I managed to get a huge bonus to AP on attack on Clementine's weapon. I'm happy with that, and I got on Rosie's as well, or Rosie, Mom and Rosie. But yeah, just don't research things for the sake of it, because it's really expensive. You know, like 7K for tier 3 or tier 2 even. It's really expensive. I think someone it's like 40K. Is it 40K to fully research something? It's crazy. The reason I'm doing destruction is I think I mistakenly did it. I actually think I mistakenly did destruction. Let me just check where it is at top tier. Where is it at top tier? Slow attack. Yeah, I think I mistakenly did this one. I think I meant to do destruction on tough. Oh no, wait, I'm not sure. I don't know why I researched that. What other ones have I researched? I'm researching team player. I kind of need to do that on tough. Actually, I kind of need to do it on fast. I need a team player weapon. It makes such a big difference. Extra 15% attack, 35 crit. Maketh a big difference. Okay, haven't done this yet. We'll do this and I'll claim some shard boxes. No damage, no AP. I mean, generally speaking, no damage, no AP. 1 AP doesn't normally make that much of a difference. It made a difference in the 6-star era because there were some characters who had 85 AR. AP cost 8 adrenaline rushes, and what would happen is they gain 42 AP per basic attack and they'd need 1. So if they got basic attacked and they absolutely defended, they'd get that one. If they had a guardian shield and you removed it, they'd get that one. You think Red Lucas is good? You know, I claimed him from the event that he was in and I rarely ever used him except in SR. The stream has been lagging. It should be back to normal now. I just got the green light come up. It should be back to normal. I'm not sure what the issue was, but I did have like a YouTube, it went red and it was like, we're having issues. Users may experience buffering. It's like, great. What do you think about shooting for under pressure on Arrow's weapon? Reflect 250% damage when slowed, dazed, or confused. I mean, I don't think it's really needed. I can't really say how many times I've been slowed, dazed, or confused on Arrow. It's not like, I don't think it should be. I don't think it should be status effect limiting. You know. Why do you demote on purpose? I didn't demote on purpose this week. It just happened because I didn't do much this week. So I was kind of happy with that. Like in my diamonds, I was diamond 3, I think, or diamond 2. I'm not sure. I think I was diamond 3, and I got demoted to diamond 2. People in diamond kind of care about being in diamond. I don't particularly care. I prefer not to be in there if I could be. Saw an offer for bullets when the stash is down. Now pretty scummy. Is the stash off? After we get coins from leagues, I'll have an offer of 40 pool. I'd say for 100, Cruzito. Go and watch my 100 for Rick. That's like kind of like, even if you don't get the Rick on the 100 pool, like you can guarantee yourself lots of shards and the character that way. I'd say that's definitely a good way to go. Actually, thanks Lockdown as beginner. The Armory tech makes no sense to me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay then. I just say like focus on one particular thing. Don't worry too much about it. Mainly go for the basic upgrades at first, I think, like the 5% increases, just because you're going to definitely be using those. Why have I taken this team in to this stage? I mean, I might win. I don't know. No S-class characters here. Are you going to tell me if it's worth changing the region? I don't give money in the game, but thinking about coming to your region. I wouldn't go to my region just because I'm in my region, guys. Like, me being here isn't going to specifically make your gameplay any better. It might feel cool for a moment, like, oh nice, in the same region as Lockdown, and you realise like my region is full of whales most of the time. It's like, welcome to 1B and 1A. It's a lot of heavy spenders in my regions. It's going to be difficult for a lot of, especially newer players. What is hell happening? It's an event that starts tomorrow. It's an event that starts tomorrow. It's on the calendar. If you go to the latest calendar, you can see the image they used for it was a character called Dylan. It's been confirmed, I believe, by one of the developers. It's been said in chat that it's confirmed by one of the developers that it is going to be the character in the event as the main rewards. The character that themselves has a weapon where if you hit a critical attack, they will hit 5 other characters for 100% damage, you know, extra damage. I'm not sure if that would hit the same character that they just hit because it's 5, or whether it's saying 5 others as in up to 5 others than the character. It's hard to know at this point. Yeah, it's true. I actually care about being in Diamond 9 seasons and I've never been Plat. There we go. See, some people really care about being Diamond. I unfortunately finished last season in Diamond. I'm kind of ashamed. I tried my hardest to get back down into Platinum. I couldn't. And I don't know how. It's really hard to get demoted at this point. Like, you almost just have to not play. Like, it's hard. Like, I qualified in Plat 5 by accident, like 2 seasons in a row. One season was like really bad and I had to ride out the entire season. And then I didn't manage it in another season. You are the best player in Walking Dead Restore. Well, I appreciate that, but I mean, it's really hard to gauge who the good players are in this game because there's no reference. There's no way to know your skill level. It's impossible to know. You know, like, you could say, hey, surely the people who win World Champions are the best players, but it's just like, well, maybe, but at the same time, we just don't know because I'm sure a couple of them have quite a lot of knowledge and they might tell other people in their faction how to play the game in a certain way, but they also, you know, don't work for a lot of their power and they purchase a lot of it, so it's hard to know. Like, a lot of their skill comes from what they've purchased, so I mean that's the terminology. That's why pay to win comes in, because you're not winning through your ability as much as you're winning through your wallet. Anyone think the Lilith in Ulysses situation has been a bit dry over the last few weeks? I've been okay, but mainly because I'm only using them on S-class characters, literally, and I don't have a huge amount of S-class characters. I think if you're using them on 6 stars as well, then yeah, I'd probably agree. What trait is Dylan? Alert. Alert. So he'll be able to be used with the Erin that got released as a war character. 3 weeks event, looks kind of grindy. Yep. Yep. I mean, is it 3 weeks? I think it's 4. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. I was in Diamond once, never again. I hate being in Diamond. What's Platinum League? It's the league below Diamond, basically. It's where the majority of people try and stay if they can. Why are you not like being in Diamond? There's not really much benefit to being in Diamond League. It's generally only negatives. Is this a main damage prayer? Yeah. It's generally only negatives. Like, you're going to come up against harder teams consistently. You're going to come up against... Okay, they are selling bullets. I would give it to you, Moon. I would. So they are selling bullets still. You sure the stash has disappeared? Yeah, that is bad. It's up for 4 more hours as well. 3.5 more hours. It might just be because it started before the. I mean, it started before the end. Yeah, it could be that. I mean, but someone could potentially buy that. It's hard to know how much of that. I mean, I guess quite a lot of that offer is the bullets in terms of the valuation. Yeah, that is not good. You've got that mask, what the hell? I know, right? I know. No, I don't even want it. I don't even want it. What's up, Steve? I've been in Diamond League since the beginnings. Yep. I mean, you're a heavy spender though, Clem. So generally speaking, Diamond is just a heavy spending league. It would be like really difficult. Like I would challenge you to not like demote. It's impossible. I'm trying, and I don't spend that much, and I'm trying, and the people are out demoting me. Like the reason I'm okay in this one is because I managed to not go into Diamond. The second I go into Diamond here, I'm screwed again. Like it's really hard to demote. No one wants to be in the Diamond, like if they can, at the bottom end of Diamond. They want to be out of it. Both my accounts are in Diamond 5 and it's a pain, although I did finally get an easy arena this week. Got first with under 1 million score. That is a first. If I could drop to plat, I would. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I hate being in Diamond, going to try and drop back into plat this week. You know what's weird, right? I never play this region, guys, right? Never. I never ever play this region. Never play it. Oh, this is awkward, Moon. But yeah, I never play this region, and somehow I'm in Diamond. I'm in plat 1. I'm in plat in a region that I've never played, really. You know, it's just a troll. I've got two James, but I'm in plat 1. Well, I mean, I'm actually in plat 2 because I'm getting promoted right now. I mean, look at the scores you're not having to get to promote right now. This is like really low activity in the low plat leagues. I think the game population is massively reduced. That mask is my frost. Yeah, I need 1,500 masks for 1,250 cards, and the mask offer doesn't guarantee that for $35. They're not selling any masks? Oh, they are selling masks. They got 3 stock here, and that's expensive though. Oh, okay. I mean, it is pretty expensive still. It only guarantees you 900. That's really bad. I mean, how many did you need? 10,000? That's mad expensive. Considering they're selling the mask for that much, and that gets you so much. What does that get you? Not that. This one. That gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8k Armory tokens, 3 varnish, 3 engine grease, 2 of these each, 10 of these, 100 of these. I mean, that's what I said though. It's really disappointing because it was really good value. 500 choice, 1,200 choice. Like, it was such good value. It was just such a shame that they massively crippled their own event from the get-go. Is Dylan worth it? I think he potentially will be. I've gone free for weeks but can't get demoted. It's all about that qualifier week. You have to qualify bad and then get demoted straight away in Diamond. Like, I was in Diamond 3, I think. I'm not sure if I can see my history. I'm just going to type something in faction chat. Just a wink. Oh, come on, where's the smiley face? Okay. What am I looking for? League. Yeah, I finished in Diamond 1 last season, but I think I qualified in Diamond 2 and then got promoted 1 week. Does it show you? It shows your history, I think. Let me see. So, where does it show the history here? Schedule? Where's the schedule button? Or is it not up because the stretch hasn't started yet? I don't know. Thoughts on the Walker Master event? I made a video about it, and basically the title of my video was "It's a massive fail," and it really was. It was bad in my opinion. Gives you coins no matter what place you're in. It's a good thing. I just showed. I got 600 coins this week, and I got demoted in Platinum, and I got demoted in Diamond. Because, and what's 600 coins? 600 coins. I'd have to come. I'd have to stay in a Diamond League to get more. Right? I mean, yeah, sure, that's possible. But it's easy to get coins from leagues if you roll the second region. Best way to motivate to be demoted is to get a weak region and get a few raids done. You can get 700 coins without worrying about my main region getting 360 coins. Yeah, that's what I did this week. I did one raid and got 600 coins. How long do you think it will take for me to get 100 ball if I save up? I think you can get like, 10,000 coins. Wait, I think you can get 20,000 coins every. I'm gonna go ahead and say like every 3 to 4 months. You can grind out 20k coins. So I reckon you could get 3 to 400 pulls from grinding a year. So that means you can get like, I reckon like 50 to 70% of the way to an S-class character 4 times a year by grinding with coins. If you want to spend your coins that way, it's up to you. But that way, as a free-to-play, you can still remain quite high-level competitive. Show us that whale roster lockdown. I mean, not a whale. Sorry. So I cannot oblige. Didn't get any of the missions completed. I did do the 2.1 million twice. There you go. So I got 2k here. I did, does it show the first half? I did enough to get 1.5k in the first half. And, no, sorry, 600 in the first half. And then I managed to just do enough to get the 200 here. And I took Frost mainly because I didn't want any of the other characters on this region at the moment. I think that's why I took Frost. I think I'm quite close to getting hit as a 5-star, so I just took him for that reason. And it got me a little bit of extra stuff. But I think this event was a fail. I would have purchased that mask, for instance. That's what I said. Like, I think they lost money. They definitely lost money on me. I would have spent 40 quid on this event. But, yeah. I'm really mad about the whole iOS not allowing offers anymore. I used to get tons of coins from that, but now I rely on league coins, and that's only 600, 700 a week. Yeah. Yeah. Whale. It's funny because, like, I actually get people saying that I'm a whale and I must have spent loads of money. I don't have that great a roster. Like, I've got 2 maxed S classes, that's it. If you want to see a whale roster, right, you will not see a free-to-play character probably in their top 8 characters. It'll be just all promos, for one. They'll probably all be maxed out vet rings as well, right? Because they're buying everything to do all that, you know? But I would just buy all the bennies and stuff to max out my characters. It'd just be like, okay. No, I know you're messing around, but go. I actually did a community post today, right? You do want to go and check this out, guys. I'm actually having this idea that I'm going to do a series where I start a new account and just play it from the get-go and see what the game's like. Because I want to be able to give new players information, because I do get asked questions by new players. I do kind of feel like I know what I'm talking about with that, but it's always good to get first-hand experience in those situations. Also, like, I want to give more detailed responses as well, like work towards this for your Walker team, work towards this for your, I want to give as much info as I can, right? But people were replying on that like, make sure you're free to play this time round. It's like, bro, I mean, like, I've spent like 20 quid in the last 4 months, other than my my test for Survivors Club, which got me nothing. Like, literally just got me nothing. I got nothing in Survivors Club. I like that idea, lockdown. Yeah, I was thinking about doing it last year, but then it was kind of conflicting with the time when I was going to go full time. And I wanted to dedicate myself to like more like guaranteed, like putting my time into something that was guaranteed, right? When are the shards being transferred over? The time has elapsed on the manual transfer. Yeah, by the 16th. It is by the 16th. I don't think has it all elapsed? Damn, I messed up. I should have done it all. That was a mess up. That was some easy museum. I was just lazy. I have it all on video though, so I know how many I do and don't have. I beat Lockdown in War. LOL. Now was it this Lockdown? I don't know. Depends what faction were they in. And beating me in War is not that big a deal, I'm gonna be honest. My defense team's alright though. Like, I can say my defense team's okay. I have no idea how to help free-to-play players. Yeah, it's difficult, not gonna lie. Pretty sure you got a couple of good pulls from SC. Nope. Nothing S-class related. Like, I think the best thing I got was 1,000 shards for Rosita, but I'm not getting her as an S-class. So, like, when she comes around into the roadmap, I'm going to be 1,000 shards ahead. That's about it. That's the best thing I got from SC, okay? 1,000 shards for Rosita, but that's it. The other shards I got were from, I think I did a 10 pull from her, and I did daily pulls for her from SC. So, yeah, nothing else from Survivors Club. 600 shards. Like, you can see all the shards I got for all these characters. 200 shards to Gentleman. Okay, 10% of the 5-star ascendable. Like, this is why I was like, it isn't really worth it. I'm just getting a little bit of a trickle of the way to an S-class character, but not really. Unless I get lucky, I'm not getting anything. And I did 200 pulls during Survivors Club because I had it for 3 months. I did it on 2 regions and I got 0. So it's just like 200 pulls getting nothing. Oof. It was bad. Survivors Club, overall not worth it then. I don't think so. Unless you just get lucky with the pulls, I don't think so. I think they're trying to make it worth it by bottlenecking the Armory a bit, like making it really hard to come by the stuff in the Armory to force you to get Survivors Club. I don't think that's a good way to do it though, personally. Okay, gonna open those shard boxes. If you buy it on Amazon for sure though, because you can get it cheaper there. I like SC, I got a few good ones from it. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to base it on my luck, but when I do 200 pulls, I don't get anything. Or I get 1,000 shards, but that isn't part of the low-end percent stuff, like the 0.4s and 0.2%. When they update your choice boxes with... when they will update the choice boxes with new collectibles, yeah. Okay, oh damn. Don't know what region I'm on. I think I'm on. Yeah, we're not gonna bother. I'm not sure what I'm going for here. I guess I'm going for Raulito, but I'll wait until. Was it updated already in there? I think it was. Okay, I think I'm gonna just still go for Raulito. Lots of scrolling to come again. If you can get in a top faction, you can get better fast. Yeah, 100%. It does help. Like for faction onslaught, for instance, you can get like nearly 10% of a character and you don't have to be very good. War's a bit different because to hit certain rewards, you're going to have to hit milestones. But you can still get carried a little bit to some shards. But, I mean, you could try and, like, be a bit of a beggar and then see someone's warring or onslaughting and they've got a slot and just ask if you can take up their slot just for some rewards. But, yeah. You can try it. You can try it. Okay, here we go. We're going for a Rowlito. Okay, the cards have been updated in this box. I'm not sure if they've been updated. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm going for here. I mean, I think I'm going for one Frost. And then the rest I'll go for Mercer, I guess. I'll work towards Mercer in this region as well. And then the cards are updated here. Good. Okay. Cool. Choose your gear. The heads. I think it's best to go for these little heads in these. Because this versus the big crate, if the big crate ever comes back. This is definitely the better one. Okay. Ah, his bullets here. I'm going to wait for this to update before I open this crate. I think that's the only one I've got. I wonder if these old ones, I guess these old ones will update, right? I mean, it's not as big a deal because I can get ret rings. Hopefully they do these ones as well. Hey! I knew I only needed 50. Hey. You have far too many crates. It's all gear, man. It's all gear. It's all gear. I do have far too many though. It's an addiction. I'm trying to say. And a lot of it is gear. Okay, we're gonna put him in a team because I want to level him up. I guess we can get to her quite easily. What was he? He's a shield. No, he's going for S class, but I mean, yeah, like his situation is bad, but you know, I paid Scopely a lot of money to do that. So wait, what's it? Hold up, no, he better get it fixed. He better get it fixed. I'm gonna just check how long was left on the event. Oh, I just went past the human shields. He looks kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure what's wrong with his face. It looks off to me. Let me see. You got a day. Got a day, man. I was lucky enough to get Frost from the last war. Might take a while to get another one to S-Class. I always opened them with the intent of my next S-Class, so 30 gears aren't needed etc. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I think I'm set for my next S-Class though. I'm not 100% certain. Okay, it's not so long end. I think my next S-Class is alert, so I mean, I'm set for the next tough. My gear situation is looking a little bit better. Gear's getting a little bit nicer. Armory situation is still pretty bad. Where's the is that it? Is it double holster's not the top end, right? I thought it was something else. Is it double holster's the top end alert? Yeah, it is. And then this one's the lower alert. Okay, so I should probably be claiming these because I'm going for Rowlito. I mean, I'm going for Dayu as well, and she's going to be fine because of the amount of gear I've got here. Like, Dayu's like sitting in my roster. What do I do though? Yeah, I'll message someone. I'll message someone for you as well. Yeah, but by my experience, good factions don't take new players very often. It is difficult, I'm not gonna lie, but you can see events that have already started. If you're not in a faction, you can try and creep in when they're not gonna take anyone else. They might allow you in. If you get into it, you can like join a faction. They can't kick you until after the faction event as well. That's another thing. How many shards does Onslaught normally give? I think it goes about 800, right? I know that's what the current one's giving. I think it's what it gives. It's hard to find factions. Yeah, sorry, I read that already. I've got 15 to get past tier 2 and 3. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, do you need those 15 S classes? Are you leveling up S classes just like for the sake of it? I'm not leveling S classes up for the sake of it personally. Like, Ivan Nova's kind of just like gonna trickle along. Marlon and Rosie as well. James kind of as well. Erin, to be honest, as well. I really should just work on Angel and Princess. That's pretty much it for the moment. And Day will trickle. They'll just be... I mean, I put them in You Got Luckies. I don't really level them up. Normal. I just wait for You Got Lucky or Bricks and Mortar to pop up and then I just put them in there. But You Got Lucky never pops up in this region because it's cursed. It's a cursed region. I'm holding the weaker S classes back. Should I go for second Princess or Frosts? Like my way of doing things is always complete one S class and then move on to the next S class in terms of shards. When is Scopely supposed to finish the changeover on the collection icons? 16th. It's the same for everybody at the moment, so don't worry too much about it. It's the 16th. If every other people had it and you didn't, then you might want to start worrying. But at the same time, it is manual, so other people are going to get it before you. So don't worry too much. But they said it should be by the 16th, which is 3 days away. You found a new faction from my Discord. Great. That's great. I've heard some good stories. When transfers open again, it'll be a bit more lively in there, I guess. Like, transfers are just, you can only transfer to A1 at the moment, or 1A. I wouldn't do it, guys. Would not recommend. Unless you really want to fight in World Champions. I've had 2 Heng Yang for a while, but used my tier 4 gear on my second Arav. Just much better to use, in my opinion. Heng Yang on defense is, like, kind of dirty, though, if you've got the really nice weapon. Erin is overall good tune. Seriously, Scopely did something good this time. The lead, as long as they source good leaders, Ivanova was good. Yeah, not you making a new region. No, I'm making a new account. I'm not going. If I made a new region, I could. I mean, I wouldn't get the full benefit of making a new account either. So I wouldn't understand how when the coins come in from when I do certain things like level up and complete world map. So I wouldn't get the full performance, but I would benefit my other regions. But I'm doing it for the content, basically. When I get to a certain level, I'm just going to break that account. I'm just going to be like, see you later. I focus my levels more on getting S classes than upgrading the ones I've currently got, just because there's time limit on getting them, but not leveling them. I don't think there is really a time limit on getting them. They'll most likely increase these time limits. Don't worry too much about the time limits you're seeing. Time limits don't mean much. But they'll increase those time limits, almost guaranteed. They should release a knife collection with 99 redemptions so people can get... Sorry, dying. Just like forgot to breathe. They should release a knife collection with 99 redemptions so people can get knives for old S classes they haven't maxed. I don't know about 99. But they could do it for like 4 or 5. You know, I can understand people missing out on a couple. The reason that not to do a 99 is because I don't think it's a good experience where people can just really boost a character instantly the second it comes out. Like, I've managed to do that with Erin, and that was the only negative part of Erin. I think it was good that they used the same collection items, but it was bad that they said they wouldn't. Okay, have I done the roadmaps here? Sort of. Aang is so useful. I mean, he definitely is. He is really powerful. But I'd say Arav in the right team is better, honestly. I can't get good weapon crafts. I've not made any research for weapon upgrades for, I think I spent 300k Armory tokens for Rampage. Which I only, hey, congrats though. Congrats, Rampage is nuts. I got Rampage on my very first upgrade on one region, and I'm on my 25th upgrade on the other. So I kind of feel like your pain in terms of like RNG can make such a big difference in the Armory. It's kind of gruesome. And like, I don't know. I think what they could do, I think this would be kind of cool. Imagine like, I know this is never going to happen. This is just me. Like, I think it's easy to say how they can improve anything. It's just hard to implement a lot of this stuff. But imagine the Armory had a missions sort of tab. So like after a certain amount of crafts, you just got to choose a craft. If you failed, like if you failed a certain tier. Honestly, I would like to leave, but the rewards are too good. Yeah. Being number one faction makes a big difference. It's hard to step down. It's a hard feeling. I like him, but weapon crafts for me is null. I chose to keep him tier 3, which is still great. Yeah. It took me a little while to get Heng Yan's weapon, but when I did, oh my god, the difference. New player a bit here. What is the best S-class character to go for? Priya. I would say try and get Priya as a 5-star. I'm going to try and build a team. I'm making a new series soon where I'm going to start from scratch and just like see how I progress and come up with ideas of how like to try and give tips to people like you basically who are newer to the game. But I'd still say Priya is one of the best characters. I think my game just crashed. I think my game's crashed. Fantastic. We back. I wonder if it was the screen. I don't think it used my energy. I think I'm on the same stage. We'll just do it with that. Have a double attack rifle with huge AP varnish is very expensive though. Arrow is amazing. I get destroyed if I don't bring Angel. Yeah, I mean you still get destroyed. He'll just hurt himself too. 3 failed attempts for Rampage. I mean that's kind of usual. It's people when they start getting into like the 20s. That's kind of harsh. It is probably still odds on that you're going to fail that many times though. Like the odds of getting Rampage is really low. I still failed stun. I mean, as long as you're going for focus stun, that's fine. But if you're going for normal stun, I really wouldn't go for normal stun now. Like, you can get them from the depot for 1. It's not worth it. What's your favorite S-class character and what's your 6-star character? What's your favorite 5-star? S-class was like, or is Princess probably. I just her kit is great fun and she's really powerful, and she was, I don't know, I think her event was really well done in that I felt good about getting what I got out of it, and then it was nice to finally get her as an S-class, you know. Other than that, I like Dayu a lot, but I don't really have anything to work her into at the moment. Favorite 6-star probably was Shiva. She was my first 6-star, and she was a beast, literally. And 5-star was like SR Zeke. I still love SR Zeke. When I can, I still try and work SR Zeke into a team. It's all good. What's up, Lady Geek? Thanks for tuning in. Did you check the forums? They linked the other S-class characters. It's just like their pictures and like some weapon information, which, I mean, honestly, all of this could change. Even the Dylan weapon could change potentially, but I hope not because it looks good. It looks nice. So like, we know there's a character coming out called Storm, right? And people thought it was Jesus. L hates everyone with them fails. Gotta have Wayland in your armory. I have some boxes that feature her already. I'll try to get more. Yeah. I'd get her as a 5-star. This is what I'm going to do. Her, Princess, and Wangfa are the ones I'm going to work towards, just getting them as 5 stars. I think that'll work. Until I get pretty up to S class. Because Wangfa is probably, for a newer player, like the most dangerous character you can get. Damage deal wise. Because he can guarantee kills against S class characters. It'll just take a while. You just got to stay alive. Which is going to be hard, not going to lie. Looking for CRW top 30 screenshots if anyone can line, email, Discord me. I have group 4 with Cheese Factory. I need the other 3. What regions? 1A. You're only looking for 1A. I mean, okay. Can be a bit buggy, right? Yeah, it's buggy. Okay, here we go. So is this the one? Is this one you want as well? I'm not going to screenshot this though. If you want to take screenshots as I scroll down, feel free. I don't know if this is the one you've got already. So that's top 3. That's the next 3. That'll be the next. You can check the video back as well if you don't want to take screenshots. I just keep scrolling down. There you go. Is there 4? I didn't realize there was 4. I thought there was only 2. I don't know why I had 2 in my head. Yeah, no worries. I can tell you what time we're at the video as well. We're at 1 hour 56 minutes, so it'll be easy for you to find it that way. Walker's first place. Dan did the right thing to move to Insane Asylum. I think he didn't move there because of the positioning and stuff. I think he moved because he wasn't being allowed to play in World Champions, basically, and he wanted to play, which I can understand. You know, you put in that much time for qualifying. I mean, realistically, you spend that much money. You want to play in what you've worked towards to qualify. That's like sometimes being in like a top faction can be not beneficial. However, if any of the top 3 factions out there want to recruit me to not play, you know, I'd think about it. I'd definitely take the offer on board and I'd process it. I'd give it to my agent and probably say yes. We'll put together a pre-qualifier list of which factions are top 60. Okay. Just curious what teams people using to clear towers in war. I'm using double Abes. It's still better to one. It's still one of better ways to go. 1 Abraham is the way to go. Just 1. I think there are 2. I believe there's 2 tower setups based on. And then you, like if you've got 2 Abes. Based on the AP you've got for your Abrahams, you can clear the waves pretty easily. Just make your Abrahams fairly defensive, I think, because they're going to generally take a hit. I kind of haven't worked on my Abrahams in one of my regions. One of my regions I'm okay. I think I've got like 5 Abrahams as well in one region. Randomly got him a lot. What's up, Lane? Just curious what teams people using to clear oh, sorry, I read that already. I predict my team build is S-Class Aaron as a leader, S-Class Ivan over James, Angel, and Command Glenn. Yeah, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I mean, that's actually one of the teams I used in my guide video for Aaron. It was okay. I mean, Angel's good because she counters Doc, so Doc on defense won't be an issue for that team at that point. But the one I did war with that team a little bit. The one issue I definitely had was Biden, and Payback would be an issue too. Who's better, Kapoor or Aaron? Definitely Aaron. Definitely. Like, Kapoor is just gonna slow you down maybe a little bit. Or if he gets a rush off, the 80% defense can be nice. But that's pretty much all he brings. He doesn't bring any damage or anything with his rush against S-Class characters anyway. His active can be countered quite easily. You know, yeah. Kapoor's good for like brand new players who just want to fill a roster space. I'm guessing he's actually okay for SR. I'll give him that. He's okay for SR. I've used him in SR quite a bit. Just because he has his active is nice. You can't use it too many times, unfortunately. So yeah, in SR it goes pretty quick. I use S-Class Pre-Aaron, 6-star Conrad, 2-person team to clear towers. Collateral Conrad, right? I mean, you basically don't want to rush too often because the animation is the thing that takes up a lot of time. And with like, I used to use collat teams. I used to have like multiple alphas, collat Conrads, and do it quite quickly. But yeah, singular Abraham's the way to go, pretty much. I don't know if they did that on purpose with the release of him, whether they released him to be a tower clearance character, but he was. Varus, the new event will start tomorrow. It'll be announced tomorrow as well. I'll make a video on it the second it's announced, but we know the character that's involved is Dylan. And the weapon he had in his leaks was when he hits a critical attack, he deals 100% damage to all other enemies, or 5 other enemies, but that's all other enemies in a raid. And that is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. He seems to be fairly offensive. He's got nearly 5k attack with vet rings. Is it free to play? If he's really good and he's looking pretty decent at the moment, it's more likely to be like the Princess event in terms of how much you get of him, half of him, basically. If he's not the best, like he's like a, let's say, he's like an Aaron, where he's just kind of like, he's okay, he has his uses, but like leader, bit of control, but he's mainly not as good as like Princess. You could probably grind him, all of him. What's Dylan for? Free to play event. It'll be for this event that starts tomorrow. Honestly, I know most people would disagree, but I like Kapoor better right now. He is like my tank. Aaron will be better for me in the future though. Did you see Link's video on Kapoor? He became unbeatable. I did, but she was specifically not trying to beat him. She was just trying to see how much bleed damage she could do. Like, you just need one character to beat Kapoor in that situation, and I mean, Wang Fa instantly counters that because he's 100% heal reduction. It isn't necessarily Kapoor. You could do it with a 5-star, you know. It's because of tenacity and dexterity, like doing the same thing. I mean, it's not so much dexterity as much as it is the tenacity. So, like, you could probably do the same thing with like a 5-star Kate, for instance. RN means right now. Is Esquire a substitute for Doc Stevens? Yeah, he is. It's not as good as Doc, but it is. I mean, I will tell you, like, I thought Doc was really powerful before I got him, but since I've got him, I realized he's much more powerful than I realized, because that first turn control is so powerful. Especially now you've got teams that can, you know, when you get Doc, you can rush turn 2, so you're controlling people to stop things happening, and it's like, yeah, great. How am I? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Princess eats up Kapoor. Yep. She also normalizes him. Makes that tenacity part of his active not really useful. But I think what Link's video did show that his damage output is fake. So, like, you know, like, if I was to hit a friendly duel, right? I'll hit a friendly duel against myself. And I'll take out my 5-star team. I built this team, Moon. This team is actually pretty good. Look at this team, Moon. I'll use this as my defense team. I actually can make her rush turn 1. What's going on? I'm gonna do friendly duel. Okay. She has got the strongest AoE rush in the game, Moon. In the game. Oh, she's a 6-star. I might actually be able to kill her. We'll see. I'll debuff her. She's got a better rush than Sean. I can make her rush turn 1. It's not very easy. Oh, they're all 6-stars. Doesn't matter too much. Look at that. That was 6-stars that she just killed. Alright. Skylar has the best rush, AoE rush in the game. Now, I don't think she did that much damage. I don't think she actually hit for 16k, because I don't think those guys have that much health. Right? So it's like a fake amount of damage that she just did. And I think that's happening a lot in raids, especially when you're seeing those massive numbers. Because it's like the damage that you would do if they had that much HP, but they don't have that much HP. They've got, like, combined, this entire team has less than 5k, so yeah. Eduardo, subs are in Spanish. You can do subs in Spanish. I'm gonna show this on the screen, guys, because I get requested this all the time, and you can do this every single time. Let me just put this on the screen. 1 second. I'm not sure if it works on live streams though. Let me just check. Okay, it doesn't work on live streams. There's not much I can do about that. Let me bring up my video about Erin. Erin. There she is. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's the main screen. Go to that, you turn this on, right? Go to here, subtitles auto-generated, auto-translate. Spanish. Hola, sobrevivientes. Bienvenidos a otra sala muerta para ver videos de supervivencia. That's it. Don't know what I just said, but good. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. was my Espanol good? Sí. I might actually do an intro in every single language. That'd actually be quite a lot of fun. Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. That's basically what it said, right? It literally said, hello survivors. Yeah, that was pretty good. C. Yeah. C. So that's how you do it. It's quite easy to turn on every time. My buen. I've got the accent going a little bit. I've mispronounced a lot of stuff there, so I do appreciate it. I know that everything was mispronounced there. Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna open S-class shards in this region. Say you got a bleed team. Who's better, Lacerator, Jiafeng, and Jiafeng most of the time. Unless you're going to use Wang Far in that team, Jiafeng's really good. Because hemorrhage just never stops. Can't stop. Won't stop. Well, actually, it can stop. It can be cleansed, but generally speaking, it's really powerful. I just got here. Could you elaborate on the Dylan reward event? We don't know too much right now, but he is going to be an S-class character. He is going to be the main reward of the event. He has got a weapon where, when you crit, it does 100% damage to 5 other characters. So if he's got a multi-hit rush, dirty, it'll be really nice. He's got reasonable attack stat, like 4.9k, so you can boost that quite a lot. It's better than Arab, better than Heng Yen, better than a bunch of characters. Okay, we'll get to the end soon. Wish I could do like go to the far right. That'd be a nice little addition. Please. Okay, we're going for Mercer cards and everything. Mercer, give me the Mercers. Absolutely everything. War crates, wherever he is. Give me Mercer. And this. We got a few hundred there. That's pretty nice. We might get a couple more. We get a big crate. Yeah, I think we got a couple of big crates. I think we got quite a few big crates. We might get like 1,000 Mercer cards here. 10% of him. We'll get like maybe another 800 or so. Come this onslaught event. That'll be good. Mercer. Select your gear. And the rest is gear. And then, yeah. Valuable rewards. Okay. Ooh, is this better or worse? If 10 is 10... Wait, 5 is 10, so times 30. Okay, this is worse. It's better to go for war tokens on that crate. I think that's it pretty much. Oh, we got that. We got these as well. I think these as well. Done. Let's claim that. How many times have I done that? Okay, 3 times. I don't think I've ranked up my Erin in this region, to be honest. No, she's still baby Erin. Baby Erin. Okay, how much Mercer did I just get? I was at like 3,000 cards. Not bad. I need a second one of his 5-star, but not bad. We're getting there. Just over 4k away from him. Princess again. Yeah, we're not doing princess now. But Princess or Mercer, I tried to collect cards and I'm not sure. I would say Princess is probably better. Just normalize is just so important. Her active is just so important. I'd definitely try and go for that. As an S-class character, she can do so much damage. That's the thing. She can just do so much damage. Right? Let's not try it against one of those teams again. Like, RNG victories and losses. Great stuff. Just try and find a Pete team, make it straightforwards. Princess, then Mercer, and then Frost. I don't know. I don't think Frost is like super. Okay. Let's hope for that we don't give him his rush. Good. I messed up. Of course I did. But we're good. I'm gonna probably just kill her if I can. And that's why she's good. She actually resisted, it's pretty funny. But that's why she's good, just her active. Now if these were specialists, they'd be normalized. But the taunt just is just so strong. And then afterwards, she's not got that much defense or HP. But she'll still just nuke because she's been attacked 3 times. She's got 130% attack boost. It's easy. Are you tempted to open all those boxes when you get them? I don't know how you say so many. It's more just like I've got into the habit of not opening stuff when I get it for videos and live streams that I don't even think about it, to be honest. I just claimed my second master tonight. I use the S-Class in drafts a lot and absolutely love him. Can't wait to get him as my S-Class Princess and RF. Yeah. I'm probably going to use him on my attack team. Like this attack team you see right here will probably be replaced with Mercer instead of Heng Yen, and it'll be Mercer here. And that'll be my attack team. And then I'll get Priya and Mercer to rush turn 2. Princess to taunt whoever's alive, and then she'll rush the next turn. It'll be nice. I kind of need Heng Yen there in the meantime, though. Even 6-star Princess is good. Yeah, I used 6-star Princess just like randomly. I was like, oh, I'll test her out in one war. She was a beast. She was so good. It's just she can kind of get wrecked. That's the that's a problem. With all the crosshairs out there, Revive isn't as strong as it once was. Yeah, basically everything's got a counter, which is kind of good. There's nothing like ridiculously overpowered now. Like Shield used to be really, really powerful. Then, you know, people realized how you could utilize focus characters, and then obviously Kate was a bit more available. She even went into League Store. Then we had what was really powerful. Well, Bide and Payback were really, really powerful. But Normalizers managed to sort that out a little bit. Remember when I asked if I should buy the Ascendables from League Store back then? I had 16, now I have 30k. Just a nice. I definitely would get the Ascendable. Not the Ascendable, the S-Class. I definitely would get the S-Class. Even if you don't think, oh, she's not going to be that useful, she could become useful. She's a leader. She is actually a pretty decent character as well. It's going to help you in SR regardless. I'm not sold on Minerva, but mine's not S-Class. I've come up against her on defense teams, and I think the majority of teams I've come up against to just like slap her in. They don't really build a team properly. They just sort of like bundle her in there and just like hope that she does well. That's pretty much it. And I'm just like, yeah, you kind of got to build a team, you know, better to make her good. Infection is the only thing that doesn't really have a counter. True, but as much as I think it's really ridiculously powerful in terms of like it's all or nothing, you could heal 99% of what you needed to heal, and then that last bit of infection is going to wipe you out. there is a counter in that is countered by heal itself, but it can be cleansed. It is up for a while, you know. It isn't like it's instant. It is up for a while. It doesn't do anything when it's sitting there. It only does something when it ends. So, you know, you can win raids before it finishes. So yeah, there is that. Estas mama decimenu. This is Simu. Yes. I forget to mention crosshairs too. Yeah, I think crosshairs is much more powerful than they thought it would be. Like, let's have a little look. Where is he? Heng Yan, when he was released with crosshairs, right? Well, I mean, the first character was Raulito. I think his crosshairs wasn't as good, but look at how powerful that active is, right? I think they didn't realize that crosshairs is better than decap because it means anyone can kill them and it's decaps. I think they should have made this a lot more skill based. Like, I would 100%, like, even normalize exactly the same situation. If a character can normalize or crosshair for 1 turn or crosshair for 2 turns is really strong, because the second you get that takedown on a crosshair character, there's no way of bringing them back up. So it should be kind of like you have to do it in a very short amount of time. 4 turns is just so long. It's just so long. And I think he gets the same on his rush, right? Another 4 turns for 2 enemies. Yeah. Plat taunt resist mods are going to be gold. I mean, resist mods in Plat don't make that much of a difference unless you get really lucky on the rolls. I've got like really high percentage gold mods, not because like I've been specifically lucky, it's just we had so many gold mods, I just have more chances to get high rolls, right? With Plat mods, we've got so little that A, you've got to get a good one, and then B, it's got to roll well. So it's just, that's why I always ask for stat mods. That's why whenever you see me open a Plat mod, I'm like, give me a stat, like attack on attack, anything like that, because the base stat mods of a Plat mod is instantly better than the gold, like 100 better stats. So instantly you're getting a better mod, no matter what. So that's why it's always good to get stat mods, in my opinion. Like, am I in the right region? No, I'm not in the right region. But I did get an attack set with the defense mods, and I put on Eren. I did it in my video, and it was not that good as a Plat mod, to be honest. But it still had 890 defense on it. You know, it's just like, all right. Sorry, Raphael. What do you think about a Wang Fa Minerva Dayu hemorrhage reduction and infection team? Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this a little bit in my video about Matteo and Willy, to be honest. You could pair like Mercer as a leader to just stun them the first turn. You could get commands in there to get certain things off early. And you can definitely get something going with Wang Fa and his heal reduction comboed with infection. Really good combo. Really good. And I'm talking about attack team here. I mean, it could possibly work on defense as well, but possibly. I've been a long-time fan. I've been watching since the 5 stars, sort of thing. Well, thank you very much for saying hello. I appreciate it. I know there are plenty of people who just tune into my videos and I'm background noise while they're at work or while they're doing other things, and I'm absolutely fine with that. I always appreciate a good look, so if you are someone who looks on my streams to support the stream, appreciate it a lot. But I know I get people who don't ever comment on my videos, don't ever comment on my streams, and it is always nice to see effectively regulars who I've just never spoken to before. Who's your favourite character? It's hard. It is hard. I really like Whisperer characters. Like, I'm hyped when I see a Whisperer come out. Like, if a Whisperer is a part of an event or something, like when Michelle came out, I was mad hyped. Just because it was a Whisperer. The fact that she was sick as well was really good, but yeah. I like that one Ascendance map. It had like 300 legendary medals. Yeah, I think the Ascendance medals here are okay. It's quite costly on the energy though. I haven't done this road map in a while. Been kind of like lacking a bit. Which region are you at? Right now I'm in Schley region. I need to do my arena attacks. I always forget. We'll do my arena attacks. I'm going to use this new team. I don't think Man on the Moon's here. So I can't show it off to him. I actually found a better AoE character than Sean. I'd still say Sean is better actually, but she has a better percentage damage. I like it. And there is a chance it can go wrong. I'm not going to lie, there is a chance it can go wrong. Ocean Banana, finally it's letting me type. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I did have someone complain about that last week. Bacon, I believe. You guys are planning to participate in World Champions. We're already in a World Champions region myself in this faction. But I think my faction might be dying. I'm not really sure of the situation at the moment. So I might be looking for a new faction soon, I'm not sure. And as I'm in 1A already, I guess I would try and find a good faction in 1A. I've never really tried to join like a proper top faction. Mainly because I work too hard outside of the game. And I figure I'd be like dead weight a lot of the time in terms of my scoring. In certain tournaments I'm okay, but in war my activity is not the best. Like I'll hit like maybe 50 to 100k. I can't spend like hours and hours warring. I work too hard on YouTube stuff. Like every day I'm working on YouTube stuff. Even if I'm not producing a video, I'm just like, working on YouTube stuff. I just got here, nice stream. So far off the grind, you deserve everyone. Thank you very much, appreciate it, appreciate it. We're closing in on a big number soon, guys, as well. 10k was highlighted at the beginning of the stream, but I mean, before I started my stream, I was at 9,890. You just see what we're at now. 899. So we're nearly in 100 countdown. 100 countdown for the 10k. I did have actually a big plan for when I hit 10k, but because of the situation that we're facing at the moment, I can't do it. But it'll be still part of the 10k thing. Yeah, look, the faction I'm in with you is dying. Super upsetting that our region is overtaken by Wales. Yeah, I mean it's a wave 1 region, so it's bound to happen. I was surprised that we were this like dominant in this region for this long. Come to Mitchell. Chill Group wars are the main go-to. TNT. We are planning to participate in World Champions. We're in Wave 1A, but we're good players, but some are full visa. Do you have experience in WOC? If you can, do you share some? Wave 1B. You have to be in Wave 1A. You have to be in Wave 1A. And it's the top, well, last time I think it was the top 40 factions qualified based on the scores they got, not based on performance. So like, let's say if you came first every single time you did World Champions, it didn't necessarily mean you were going to be in it in the qualifiers, because the other World Champions qualifier region, if everyone scored higher than you, you'd be screwed. So very unlikely to happen, honestly. That is really, really, really unlikely to happen, but it is a possibility. I just got here. What can you explain the title of the stream? It's this event that starts tomorrow. The second it's properly announced, I will do a video as usual. You know me. I always do the videos on the new events, but it is an event to start tomorrow. The information we know so far is Dylan is the main reward for the event. It is going to be a multi-week event, so generally a multi-week event is a built-up event. Dylan is an S-class alert character. His weapon, and he's a damage dealer offensive, and his weapon is really nice. It's like a rare weapon effectively. It can't be built. Every time you hit a crit attack, it does hit 5 other enemies for 100% damage. So potentially he could be beast. If he has got a multi-hit rush, that will happen with his rush as well. So yeah, potentially nasty. The end, is there really any better odds of doing 40 pull or 10 pull? I've only done one 40 pull, got alert tie, blue card, and doing magic healer. 10 pulls, can't really remember getting anyone. There's no difference in the odds between 10s and 100s. It's just about, 10s, 40s, or 100s even. Like, it's just basically you're giving yourself a better chance of getting as more of the character if you do 100 because you get the bonus rewards. That's it. That's it. Berkeley is semi-fun, but rated R is a top 1 faction. They only pay for everything. That's annoying. Yeah. I mean, it is an issue. It's just Wales. What can you do? Hello to everyone in stream. Well, what's up, Ash? I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. I'm in Edgefield, super cool region. No, I forget which regions I've been to. Can anyone confirm that Malcolm requires comics to level up? I can confirm he requires comics to level up. I think it's 75 to max him out. So 50 to claim and 75 to max out. Could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain it's that. We're gonna can. Are you going to do a character review on it? Second he comes out, second he's available, yep. He sounds OP, we need AJ in the game. I'm sure he'll come out soon enough. Just completed the weekly missions, again for comics already. Got one Malcolm, 400 cards, got another Malcolm. He's meant to get more expensive after the current collections. If you actually want him, look at how much is longer on the collections. That's what whales mean. Yeah, whales are spenders basically. I think it's a terminology from casinos because, yeah, I'm not really sure about the history of the whale thing. So 25 to claim into a 5-star, yeah. 120 days. When it was originally announced, they did say he might come back again, but it'll be more expensive, potentially more expensive than when he does. I can see Malcolm having an issue though where he's kind of like Tara, where he's like barely viable when he was announced, and by the time people really get him, he's maybe not going to be as useful. The biggest issue that you've also faced with fast characters is there are not that many with 66 AP, and you need 66 AP fast characters to get a fast attack team really working very well. And Ivanova came out and she's arguably better than he is. That's a splendid question. I have one more. What do you think of the amount of S-class characters that Scopy has been releasing lately? Do you think the 7-star characters will come soon? I don't think it will come soon. Whether it comes at all, I don't know. It seems to be a bit balanced in the S-class era. Like, the first S classes are still good, right? And we're many S classes in, but the new S classes are still like powerful and more powerful to a certain extent, but you can still use the original S classes and you can grind for them as a free-to-play. So personally, I think the S classes era is the best era we've had in the game, just because of the fact that you can grind them out. You couldn't do that in the 5-star era. You could only spend in the 5-star era until they brought out, I think the anniversary event was the first time they gave away a 5-star, so like a year in, pretty much. 6-star era was really the worst, especially Generation 2, because the Generation 2 6-stars were just the most unbalanced characters in the game, and if you weren't someone who like spent money, you were screwed. Like, you just had no chance. The gap was the worst it's ever been in the game. Don't get me wrong, these massively spent 4 teams in the S-Class era are still really hard, but you can beat them, right? You can beat them with your Princess, you can beat them with your Prius, you can beat them with, you know, characters that you've grinded for. But in in the 6-star era, you couldn't really beat a double Zachary, Doc Stevens defense team with free-to-play characters. It was actually kind of impossible. There was nothing you could do, like, unless you got a promo character, luckily, like, to try and counter it to a certain extent. It was genuinely impossible to do. Thank you for recommendations by You Speak Spanish Well. I actually want to say something right now. I don't know if it means what I think it means. It could be an insult. One sec. Okay, it actually means what I was gonna say. I don't know if it. Oh no, it's Portuguese. Okay. I have learned a lot of different languages, like small things, but then sometimes I've learned swear words in certain languages. I'm like, wait, what am I about to say? I said gracias. Gracias. That's the thank you. So I was gonna say obrigado, which is thank you in Portuguese. You know, merci, thank you in Francais. Yeah, Zachary and Doc, exactly. He's kind of like Michelle for leader skill, but has disarm and daze for 2 turns. I don't think he's got the damage output that Michelle would have had, though. And he doesn't have control in his rush, does he? I mean, if he was Michelle as a leader, I would have been hyped. I don't think he is. Unless they changed him, I would definitely be down. Nah. Doesn't do enough damage. 550% is a bigger difference. He hasn't got like top end damage dealer stats, and I think Michelle did. The active AP gain on Michelle was great as well. $110 likes. I know, right? Oh, I saved this for you, Moon. You're here. Okay, this actually could fail. Is it endurance? Domination. If this fails, I just embarrass myself. I've got a new attack team for 5-star arenas, right? I actually found a character that's better than Sean. But I could get impaired and stuff here. I've talked too soon. I've talked too soon. Please don't get impaired. What's she got? She got stun resist. Don't get stunned. Ah! Ah! It fell apart. You see, she get her rush. And her rush is like really, really powerful. I talked it up too much. Oh, damn it. But she's got a 525% AoE rush. I'm pretty sure that Sean is 450, right? Or 425. Her rush is 525, bruv. She is mental. What time is her? It's tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. And we're assuming it starts at normal start time. Look at all the stuns. Uh-oh. How did he get his rush? That's a good, yeah. When you hit the windowless, it's just RNG at that point, right? It's just RNG. Okay, she's gonna do big damage to that character. Okay, I'll just. I don't want to debuff. It doesn't really matter. This should be good. She's got the heaviest hitting rush in the game for a 5-star. She good. The downside is to get it, I have to use Eugene, and Eugene may not get kills because he only does it to 3, so it relies on that 525. I think I can make a slightly better weapon for her as well. I'll have to look into it. But I think his attack stat is higher. Yeah, but not by much, right? It's not gonna be much. I've got 525% here. That's crazy amount. And I need to build a slightly better weapon. Stun weapons don't really do anything. I can build a better weapon than this. Stats in the team is 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? But yeah, she could have better. I reckon I could get that to 3k. Obviously with the plat mods, I get that to 3k. But there is a weapon where you can give yourself a buff for the first 2 turns or 3 turns, so I can get an extra 25% attack. $2,800, okay. 2,800 times 4.25 equals 11,900, and then my 2,400 times 5.25 equals 1,260. So I'm beating you, not by much, but you have got a higher attack stat, and I could still make up some attack stat. The biggest upside you're going to have over me, oh, look at this, taking damage 43%, stun, adjacent weapon, pretty nasty weapon. These guarding shotgun, that's a weird one, look at that, 45% defense. Alright. Oof. Okay. You also rely on a second tune. I mean, you do too. I'm pretty sure you've got a debuff, right? Everybody's got a debuff. If only she was, if only they had that 20 AP to self weapon rather than, like, that's all she needs. She needs a 20 AP to self weapon rather than it being like an RNG AP weapon that you can get with strong characters. Yeah, I just thought I'd test that team out a little bit. I don't think that would work in Diamond, but it works in Plat. I use Victor and Decap Alpha. Decap. Oh, okay. What, you can get a first turn rush out of Alpha? I guess she is going to be 45 AR. What's her percentage? She's only like 350. Where's that? Where's that bald head? I passed her. Yes. I would have thought she came out fairly early. She came out before Lacerator Shiva, right? I'm just like glazing my eyes over when I'm looking. There's that Alpha. She came out after Tough Alpha, right? Not before. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't looking for a mask. She's wearing a mask, right? I was looking for just a non-masked face. Okay. She'll be around here, I guess. No? God. She isn't wearing a mask. Oh my god. 325. Definitely can do better. I think Sandy's got a good percentage he can do. You passed it again. Yeah, I wasn't looking for a mask. I was looking just for a bald head, and then I found it. I didn't find it, and then I was looking for a mask afterwards. Classic. Sandy's is 350. It's not like super amazing. Oof. Oof. Oh, she's gonna heal as well. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, she got stunned. 3 turns. I think she got like the bonuses of her thing because the others died before her hit took place. Oh, I might not have modded these actually. Okay, I have. I need to work on these weapons. I've been talking about it for a little while. Just I've been working on other stuff too much. 5-star winners is like not at the forefront of my thoughts. Okay. Oh no. Don't really want minus attack. Oh no. Actually pretty surprising. Minus 30% attack. Alpha also has 971 base attack, which is decent. Yeah. She's got a lot of... I'm not going to be able to proc it. But I will be able to get her down to really weak as long as I kill everybody else. Oh, I did. Oh, damn. She's outlast. And then I lose the turn. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. At least it'll still turn 2. I was like, oh, she's going to... I don't know what I was expecting her to do. I thought she had tenacity for some reason. $30K. Might be top 5. Ooh. Someone will overtake me though. Most undoubtedly. I didn't turn one every single team. It is harder to do here, but yeah, I didn't turn one everyone. What's the Champions Arena this week? Oops. Just normal classic. Don't mind that too much. You're kidding me. I know. It happens all the time. I don't know why it happens. Alpha, yeah. What's up? Yeah, what's up, Invisinerds? Thank you very much for tuning in, man. What do you think about 5-star alert Tara leader? Both Sandies? Rosita Andrea. What? Tara leader. What do you mean? Tara leader both? Both Sandies. Rosita Andrea. On a defense team, I don't know. If you're talking about attack, the best teams you can do for attack are generally those teams that I just did. I think things will change in the future, but we'll see. I think there's going to be some really annoying teams on defense teams in the future. Like, I haven't started using them yet. Part of me is ashamed that I'm going to start using him soon. But I do have a payback character. Oops, not persona, specialist. And I have him maxed, and I could just put him in this team. I'm pretty sure it's on this region. And I'm just like, I don't know, like, it just makes me feel bad. But basically, the second someone else does it, I'm instantly putting him in my team. The second I get done by it, where is it? Payback. Human Shot. Indomitable. Lacerated Lifesteal. Neutralize. Okay, he's not in there. There he is. So I'll put him in my defense team the second someone else puts one in theirs. Until then, I'm lounging. I'm not going to be that guy. Hawkage again. What's up? Tuning in for a second time. What's up, Alan again? How are you today? I'm good. Happy that I managed to scrape enough war points together to get Erin. 4 times I had to war completely on my own, meaning the other 5 members weren't active. I mean, that sounds bad, but those are the easiest wars because you can just score freely. I scored like, I think it was like 18k points in one war. Please use Clem S. I will, yes. Give me Clem S. I don't have her as an S class. As a beginner, should I reroll my account for Ascendables when doing the 250 summon? Nah. I wouldn't bother. The chance of getting something is really low. I mean, honestly, it's up to you. If you want to reroll, you can. But the only things that are worth getting from those 250 coin things, in terms of if you're trying to do a one pull, is the ones with the purple stars, basically. The first 3 characters. In this. And the chance of hitting them is like literally those 2 top percentages, 0.8%, which is like you could reroll over 100 times and not get it, you know? You could. I got done by payback and now I have an outlast and a payback. It's gonna happen to me. The second someone uses one, I'm using one. Like at the moment I've got like a sort of gentleman's agreement with like that doesn't exist, but the second someone else uses one, it's going in. What event? It's an event that starts tomorrow. It's called Hell Hath No Fury. You just pulled Clem 6-star. Nice. Got Clem as a 6-star. So I claim the second Malcolm. It's only 27 comics to S-class him. It may be a slow grind. No, it's 25 comics. It's 25 comics. And then you need 2 of him. You need to max out 2 of him. But you also need to use comics to upgrade him as well, which I think is another 70. I'm not 100% certain on the amount of comics there. You think he'll be good in a few months? I don't know. We'll see. It really depends about other fast characters that come out. If no other 66 AP characters come out, I don't think he's going to be that useful. If other 66 AP characters come out, then it could be good. Like, Aaron is one. He isn't even one, I don't think. No, he's not one. So he himself not going to benefit from the fact that he's a fast attack leader. Yeah. Now let's say he was fast and alert. Now that would have been reasonable. Even though I don't think his kit's great, at least he'll be an attack leader for those two traits. That would have been quite good. Who should I go for? Arav or Wangfar? Arav is great as an S-class character, whereas Wangfar is good even just as a 6-star. This process is going to be everywhere in 64 8 months. This active will be very good indeed. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't really see normalize as being that big a deal on your attack teams though. I see it more as being a problem for your defense teams. Like the taunt's the issue for your attack teams. I mean, there aren't that many good specialists on attack teams right now, but there are decent ones on defense teams. That's the only thing. Yeah. I guess the two teammates gaining 20% AP is okay. Its initial cooldown of 3 though is bad. If it was initial cooldown 2, that would be better. Legacy legendaries are still viable. Changing my mind. Yeah, I made a video about it literally like 2 weeks ago. One of my more popular videos in the last month. Jackson, I only speak English, man. I have no idea what you're. Well, I have half an idea of what you're talking about. Rainbow leads are the way to go because of much more variety teams. Rainbow leads are always like underpowered though. Like they'll go down to 30% attack and maybe like a large bonus or a very large bonus to AP when attacking. Like you'll get enough maybe, but won't get as much attack stat. You're better off trying to build counter teams, right? So like right now we've got, well, I have got at least. Some of you might not have this, but right now the majority of people should be able to do something along these lines for an attack team. Like I think I showed this on stream a couple of times before, and this is something that like you could definitely do now, right? So you should all be able to do something along these lines, either right now or like in the future, right? Okay, you see what I'm saying? And then you can like, you call these teams different things. So like anti-Pete, and then it'll be like anti-Laupope, and then this last one you could make into like an anti, what would this be? Anti Aaron. Okay, so these are the 3 teams you could build to try and tag out those sort of defense teams, and those are the main defense teams you're going to see a lot of the time. You can't really build an anti-Mercer team because a lot of the time even the people behind him don't have trait bonuses because they're relying on the stuns and they're relying on just getting things off quickly. I'm sure having Arav and normalize would be a pain. I mean, it would be annoying. It would be annoying, no doubt. I mean, even having Princess normalize would be annoying. But I don't think I rely on the specialists as much on an attack team as I would on a defense team. Has the cards always been in the reward for level up? Oh no, nope. They added that like a couple of tournaments ago with Mercer. Jackson said lie and shut up, pal. He looks like a troll. Yeah, pretty much. So I guess we'll just put him on timeout for the time being. But that's what you should do. Like, just build 3 teams with the leaders you've got, and then you can build other characters into those teams depending on what you've got, right? So you can just put the most powerful characters in here just to sort of give yourself a good idea. Like, I'd say 2 S-class characters per team if you can. Right? And just try and go for lead bonuses. So you can give yourself a decent idea of the kind of damage output you can do. And then the last 2 slots should be support characters. This is not really a damage dealer. This is the issue. So this team already, I can see there's a weak spot, but that's why I use Arav here. And for me, because of the power of this guy, I can use him in every team. And it'll pretty much be the last 2 characters will be the same in every single team for me. Now, what I could do is I could put her in the teams because I utilize her. Normalize can make a big difference. Is Ivanova worth the point? Yeah, definitely get Ivanova. Definitely. She's an S-class character. She's usable in S Survival Road. She's gonna make Survival Road easier for you. She's a leader in the future. Other characters are gonna become available, you know. Coming Star is a beast. I've used him a couple of times in arenas. It's okay. Did this offer really just reset? It actually just reset. Okay, I'm going to screenshot that now then. Because the first time I'm like, okay, that's the mistake. The offer reset, so that means it's actually bugged. Like, this isn't. Someone said earlier it's selling bullets and the stash is gone. I assumed it was because the offer popped, but while the stash was up, and then it was still there, but it's popped again. So that's bad. That is bad. Okay, guys, let's see how many likes we had on the stream in total. 119. I think this is the most likes I've had on a stream ever, guys. The most likes I've ever had on a stream. I think the closest we had to I think we had maybe 100 on my Telltale stream because I was like, I really hope we get 100, and we got 100. Like, I think we got like 96. But this, more guys, more of you are liking. 129. 8 more of you just hit the like button. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. This is my best ever like stream. Over 100 likes for just my normal videos makes me feel amazing. But this is just an actually crazy. It's actually crazy. I've been replaying the Telltale, man. My last episode of Telltale, I can't watch it because I even get sad at watching me get sad. Like, some people maybe find themselves awkward in those situations, but I can't rewatch it. I might be able to replay it, but I can't rewatch it. 135 likes, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, 14 more. Crazy, guys. Crazy. After you play it through, if you haven't played it through, check out my last episode because you'll just see me like crying the entire time. It's just absolutely gutted. I've played season 1 to season 4. I played it all, and I played 400 days, and I played missions. I'm actually potentially going to play it again soon. I want to see if I can get the digitally enhanced version. I'm hoping it comes to Steam, but it might be exclusive only to Epic Store. But if it comes to Steam, I'm picking it up straight away, and then I'll play the digitally enhanced versions. Okay, guys, this was a great stream. Like, honestly, amazing stream. So many likes, so many people in chat. Been talking the entire time. Event is coming tomorrow. New character tomorrow. Part of this event. Hopefully, it's all sick. Like, fingers crossed. Let's keep our fingers crossed, guys. Because if we have another event where it's a really good character and we can grind it out, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I will, you will have to do more Monday streams. Yeah, maybe. I mean, the bonus stream can be on a Monday. It basically, it's, I'll do it Monday or Tuesday, whichever one I feel is the best day. Generally, Tuesdays are good because they normally announce stuff on Mondays, but the reason Monday was good today is because it was a bank holiday, and I knew they weren't going to announce the events and stuff, basically. But yeah. Okay. I'll see you on my live stream on Thursday, guys. I'll have videos out between now and then. If you want to go and check out my Erin guide video, it is, I think, a couple of days ago I released it. I also did 62 pulls, I think, on the wheel, or the stash, sorry, for the Survivathon Atlanta tokens. If you want to join my Discord, link is in the description. There is a team build section in there, Jays. If you need any team build help, any questions about Road to Survival, anything like that, please do refer to the Discord. That is when a random bonus stream becomes a Thursday epic. I know, right? I know. Sometimes it just happens. This is crazy. Sometimes it just happens. But that is the end of my stream, guys. I'll see you next Thursday. Take care, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.